Morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Hello, Leroy.
What's happening?
How are you on this lovely
South Florida is in a bit of a rut. Now you can clearly see what for the Panthers, those missing players, right? They're playing hard. But it's not quite the same.
It's definitely not the same. I mean, they've suffered a lot of, we knew coming into this, the Tkachuk thing. Barkov was a monstrous blow, but you lose Kulikov. You haven't had Nosek. You can only take so many blows.
Right.
They're getting everybody's best shot, obviously. I mean, Anaheim has been off to a really great start with that rat bastard Quenneville coaching them.
Did it catch you off guard with the red uniforms?
Dude, they're not red. They're orange.
That's orange?
That's orange.
Yeah, I said the same
We've
thing.
literally done this. I've told you. You did the same thing the last time, and I've told you it's orange. They're Orange County. Like, that's their big thing. They stole the orange carpet.
Looks red.
I think you need to fix your hue on your television.
Did look red.
Wait.
Not red.
Wait. If I need to fix my hue, why is this the only time that I've had questions about color?
You guys are both talking at the same time. Go ahead, Leroy. What was you saying?
I said, if it's about my hue on my TV, why is this the only time we've had a conversation where there's been a question about color?
I don't know. I mean, I just don't know what to tell you. That's not red. They're orange.
Okay.
That's their colors, and that's been their colors. That's not even a new thing. That's all I'm saying. Vlad, you think they look red?
No, at the time it was a couple of maybe
when they played them down here. Mm-hmm.
We were watching, and I said, "Yeah, I saw Anaheim and former coach and their red uniforms." You were like, "No, that was orange." I was like, "Really? That was orange?"
Maybe it's a burnt orange, but it is orange.
No, I listen. I get it. Orange County, they play in Anaheim. I get it, but some people would think it's red.
Cleveland has orange. There's no question.
I would say, yeah, but this is coming from a guy who went half the game not realizing they had brown helmets. So you're not like exactly the best character witness here.
Well, that's because there's certain things that I don't even consider for change. Like, first of all, Cleveland, the pumpkin, right? So I just wasn't even really paying attention.
It was a tough one last night. The Cats took the lead 3-2 and then let up 5 unanswered goals. Bob got abused on the rebounds. I mean, it was just, he couldn't corral anything. Everything was big save, but they were right in front. They played that Panthers game of traffic in front of the net. Gauthier had a hat trick for him.
Is that is that because of the defense clearing guys out?
Some and some not. Like, some some if you're Bob, you gotta kill the play. Some were really good, initial saves, and what's he supposed to do? Can somebody help him out?
Right.
Aaron Ekblad played peekaboo with one of the pucks and threw it right to a duck to set up a wide open goal. They just, they're stupid mistakes.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. But yeah, I was 7. I woke up this morning because I fell asleep 2-2. I fell asleep right after Evan Rodriguez tied it up, and I'm like, I'm fading. Too many West Coast games. Woke up, saw the score. I was like, oh.
You got it longer than me. I got it at the beginning of the second period, and then I was concussed.
Yeah, I couldn't last.
Vlad, I was like, all right, I can't do it. I
couldn't last. Luosterainen gave him the lead, and then just onslaught. And I know that Quenneville loved it too. Quenneville hates Sergei Bobrovsky. Hates him. He only likes big goalies. He hated Bob. He hated his rebound. Because this is the thing, that's how Bob got killed all the time. They didn't play this tight defensive style with Quenneville. It was always, you can't get the rebound, blah, 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 blah. And then Bob lets up rebounds, and they kind of took advantage of that. He took advantage of his nemesis.
You think he put that out there?
Probably.
Hey. This guy's terrible with the rebounds.
Get Pipsqueak there. Give him the old rebounds. And then he combs his mustache while he does it. He's a good coach. I mean, he is a good coach. This is what he does. He takes over young teams, just like he did with the Panthers. They're putting up a lot of goals, fun style.
And then he gets to the playoffs and they can't play no defense. And
That's true.
Right.
Well, at one time he had great success with Chicago.
Yeah, he won 2, right?
3.
Jeez.
3. While burying a scandal. Anyway, Cats lose. Back at it tomorrow. They'll take on the LA Kings. Heat close out their road trip tonight against the Denver Nuggets.
What time does that start? 12?
9 o'clock. Not too bad.
Right, 9. Denver, we're getting closer. We're in the Central Time, right?
Mountain Time.
Oh, I was just getting ready to say, I can deal with Central Time. Mountain Time can kick rocks. I don't even know where it is.
What do you mean? You're going to be watching Mountain Time, right?
No, I understand that, but I don't know because I go right from, is any part of Texas in Mountain Time?
No, Mountain
and
Time.
And then Vegas is right there.
No, it's Colorado.
Right.
It's Utah, where the mountains are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it goes all the way down, doesn't it?
No.
Well, Arizona's weird. Like they don't know what they're doing.
But
over
they
there.
don't. They don't observe. Arizona does not observe daylight savings,
which means sometimes they're 2 hours, sometimes they're 3 hours.
Correct.
They switch.
Right. So that like Mountain Time doesn't go south. Every other thing goes.
All right. Mountain Time states include Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. Pretty much that have mountains.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not that.
But not Vegas.
No.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Well, the Heat are back at it tonight, 9 o'clock. So what is it? That's
7 p.m.
7:45 preheat.
Oh, yes.
7:45 preheat with Solana and Tommy Tig. The news in this one, Kasparis Jakucionis has been upgraded to questionable for this game, so we could see
you're excited.
The rookie's debut tonight.
Did he make he's been on the trip with him, right?
He's been with the team. Yeah,
so that usually means he was close, right?
He's been with the team. He just hasn't suited up yet. He's been having this groin thing since training camp. So he looks like he had that really good performance in the preseason, and then we haven't seen him. Now, will he play tonight? I don't know. I mean, that's a crazy.
The young guys.
I don't know. Like it's the guards are playing pretty well. Pella's playing pretty good. Drew Smith is obviously the point guard off the bench. Spo loves Drew Smith. So will we see Kasparis Jakucionis? I don't know. I don't know if we will, but he will be available. It seems like for the first time this season tonight.
My bigger question is, based on how well everybody's been playing, who loses time? That's the harder question. Not
it is
if he's gonna play, but who loses time? Because if you give somebody less time, the way you say you earn time, why wouldn't that player think, "Oh, I've been doing something wrong"?
Yeah,
right?
I think that my best guess
his game is going to be warm-up line, I think.
Yeah, unless somebody struggles tonight, and then Spo's just like, let's see what the kid's got. Let's throw him out there. Like, let's say Pella gets in foul trouble tonight. Let's say, Drew Smith is struggling a little bit, or he gets in foul trouble. Then I think I could see him getting in there, but I don't know if he'll be in the initial game plan.
That's funny because,
or if it's a blowout, or if it's an ass kicking.
What's funny? Like before this season started, and at the end of last year, if I said to you, Jaime Jaquez has to get substantial minutes for the Heat, you would be like,
oh yeah, definitely.
and now he, like, we talk about a whole bunch of other players. We ain't even talking about Jaime.
No,
Jaime got to get his 30.
Got to. Jaime's been awesome for the Miami Heat.
Right.
I think he's got the number one plus minus, at least in the weekend he did. He had the number one plus minus in the league as a player.
That's what happens when you go 40 and 43. I'm going to just throw that out there. Plus 40 and plus 43 will usually put you on top of something. Yeah. I would say the guys at OKC got to be pretty good too. Because, geez.
Man, they're 8-0.
They're all 25, 26 years old. The whole team's in their prime.
They won 126-107 last night over the Clippers. No Kawhi.
Clippers are old, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
James Harden scored 21 points in the first half, 17 in the first quarter. Finished the game with 25.
Yeah,
Chris
because he
Paul,
got tired.
Chris Paul needs to retire. It's getting sad to see CP3 just his jumper is broke. He
He
can't.
looking like
move.
old Muhammad Ali in the ring.
Bro, he can't. He doesn't
Yeah.
even. He can't even, like, if he tries to get down the lane, he's taking it back out and passing the ball out.
Look like Tyson against
It's nasty. And the
Yeah.
other thing, I'm sick of 11 o'clock starts on Peacock. Enough of that. Get the games at 10 p.m. This is ridiculous. 11 p.m. starts it's stupid.
Peacock likes to they like to get too cute, you know.
Where are they are they main studios in California?
No, I think they're in Connecticut. That was part of the reason. I think I
okay.
read in Barry Jackson's column that they're in Connecticut. That's part of the reason why Dwayne Wade didn't sign with them. He didn't want to go all the way to Connecticut. That's why he
Right.
ended up with Amazon.
Right.
Because remember, Dwayne was doing the Olympics.
Right.
And he's like, Connecticut? Yeah, no thanks. Heading over to Amazon. Take a break. More to come. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Mike Tyson is bringing his Return of the Mike show to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood this December. Stories and more from Iron Mike. We got some tickets for you to win if you guys want to. We'll give those away before the end of the program. Can't wait to win. Tickets are also available for purchase at casino.hardrock.com/Hollywood/events. We get to a little 15 minutes of heat here, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions and 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Heat back at it tonight. They take on the Denver Nuggets, a team they don't beat in Denver. They don't beat very often regardless. They don't beat in Denver. But it's getaway day, and the Heat looking to see if they can take out the Joker. And that team also humming right now. They're playing some really, really good basketball. Heat coming off their win against the Clippers. Last night in the NBA, the Bulls moved to 6-1. They beat the Sixers 113-111. Josh,
comeback.
The Pelicans got their first win with no Zion. Zion's got his first hamstring injury of the year.
By the way, -1 to you.
Why?
Because the dude been getting hurt his whole career. You did not care. And guess what? He's hurt. Shame on you for not reading the room. -1. You deserve it. Just take it.
I said yesterday. We may have dodged a bullet. That's all.
Okay, but when we say stuff to you, come on, man. He's always hurt. Oh, he's in shape. You try to make it work. You try to make it work.
He's got them Giancarlo hamstrings, man. He is in shape though.
Giancarlo's the only person that hurt both his elbows. Doing what?
I don't know.
Right.
Well, even what?
Ever swing a bat?
No, it's trying to swing that outside, try to hit that outside slider and miss it.
I think
that's why his elbows hurt.
I think they blame
still swinging at it.
Well, even without that, now no LaMelo, I believe, last night for the Hornets, but the Pelicans win finally. They win 116-111. Their nightmare is over, or just beginning. Meanwhile, the Hawks beat the Magic
without Trae Young.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, they are so big. I mean, huge, dude. They got Porzingis.
They're tall.
Right. That's what I mean, tall.
Yeah.
But also tall and not looking so hot after everybody's little darling in the offseason. Orlando Magic are 3-5. And Desmond Bane yesterday, he got ejected for spiking a ball on Buddy's head. I think it was a Kongwu. Spiked the ball on his head, got kicked out. He had 9 points, and he's not exactly having a great year for them, giving up 4 first-round picks for him.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Well, he's
that being said, that level of frustration this early in the season, what the hell you expect? Like Tobin saying, like you showing it.
And they got an angry black coach.
Yeah.
Mosley get angry quickly. This could go left very quick because you got 2 guys who are very
in their feelings all the time.
In Suggs and Bane, you knew where I was going with that. Yeah, you knew where I was going. Like they're
so it'll be something very easy, and they're in a fight.
They're gonna get in a fight, or they'll get their team in a fight. Like that was stupid yesterday.
Very stupid.
Right.
There was no need for that.
Right.
Well, they have not looked impressive, and they gave up a whole lot for Desmond Bane. And I said this in the offseason, like, look, respect for going after a guy that you need. I get it, like, but 4 first-round picks is a lot, and it's a lot of arsenal. And I don't think he's a better player than Norman Powell. He got Norman Powell for peanuts.
Right. Exactly.
Younger.
Now
he's younger. He's not better.
Listen. I get it. Listen, there's a lot of dumb trades that happen in the NBA.
You know what happens, though? It's crazy to me that you'll have a great player or a really good player that's 31, and you'll have a good player, but not as good as a 31-year-old that's 26, 27, right? And you just assume that 26 or 27-year-old is going to keep growing. So you invest in the young guy versus what, you have. If I was Orlando, and this is, after the fact or whatever, I would think that Norman Powell's a better fit because they have a lot of young guys on their team. The younger guy ain't gonna really know how to lead.
Well, it's just a lot. Like, I don't have a problem with trading for Desmond Bane. I just thought it was a haul. I'm like,
it was a haul. Look at the guy.
First round picks.
Look, and that is right below what they traded for the Eiffel Tower.
For Rudy, yeah.
For Rudy.
Because
everybody went, what?
And it's kind of like you get it because you're like, oh, well, we already won the lottery. We have our guys. You know, our guys are Paolo and Franz. Like, we need the other guy. We've already nailed. I'm like, all right, but it's just a lot for him. It's not that he's not a good player. It's just when you trade for a guy like that, you better be like, this is our piece. The Heat got Norman Powell for Kevin Love and Kyle Anderson.
I think a lot of it just has to do with somebody in that organization really like Desmond Bane. And they had the conversation that kind of you would have, Tobin. You're like, if we expect to be good, those first round picks are going to be late. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Basketball, you could say F those picks a lot easier than you can in football. Because football, no matter where you draft in the first round, those picks become valuable because you can get a quality player. Once you get past like 15 or 16, you're basically talking about some type of development or he has some type of flaw in basketball.
Yeah, so, and the thing with the picks is like, you know, like the Heat got a first round pick and they were able to use it this year on Jakucionis. But the thing with the picks is like how you usually get like your bullet to try and get a big time move if you're going to make a big time move.
And you're just saying
there's a lot of restrictions.
You collected your acorns for the big move, and the big move might not have been worth all your acorns.
Right. It's just
right.
Like, man, all right.
Maybe that's and keep in mind also, we're having this conversation after 8 games. So I'm not gonna necessarily be, you know, on the side of what a terrible move. Now, we'll see. We'll be able to tell, especially with this team, because what fails them is they have a lot of good players, but they don't have that dog at the end of a game to like get everything settled and kind of keep the ship afloat. You know what I mean? And so that's what they're hoping Desmond Bane is going to be. But after in the 8th game of the season, you spiking the ball on somebody and getting ejected. Now we got to have some questions.
Spike a ball on a guy's head. That's just remember when Luka on the Lakers game? I don't know if you saw this, but Luka tried to behind the back and he whipped it so fast it hit Davion right in the face. He was like, he never saw it coming from Luka.
Right.
The sneaky pass and he hit him right in the face.
I remember that.
I was like, ooh.
He literally got shot.
It's tough. One of those things, it's like you can't look cool getting hit in the face with a basketball.
No, especially when you ain't looking.
There's no way to look cool when you get hit in the, you know.
Dude, let me tell you.
And regions, and then when you get hit in the face. There's no way to look cool.
When you get hit in the junk, all men sympathize with you. Like, go ahead. Do you, buddy. We not gonna judge. Go ahead. And we all like cringe a little bit.
It happened to Jaime on Monday at the Clipper game. He got hit in the, you know, in the Wilsons, and dude, he was like all 9 men were on the one side of the court, and you could see them like they all waiting for him, like even the defense they were all waiting for because they saw what happened to him. Yeah, man, when you get hit there,
and every man sympathizes. Like and then it mysteriously when it gets up to Jax or to anybody, it becomes the groin. It ain't my groin.
You know what it is.
You know what it is. And every man wins it.
Ooh, what's the nether regions or whatever they say? They just pick up words for it.
But they just call it the groin. And it's worse like in football because you know everybody got a nice little house. So they all in striking distance, right?
Head on the swivel when Christian Wilkins is on the field.
Oh my! And wait, but I know guys that wear a cup, but I can't run with one, so I never could wear one. I know a lot of football players wear, especially linemen.
Well,
because they be acting crazy in there.
the dirtiest.
I would think you have to wear a cup. You should.
No, you can't run, man.
Baseball players run with cups.
A lot of them don't wear cups though.
No, a lot of them don't wear cups. No,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I never liked the jock strap that
Like if you're an outfielder, you're probably not wearing a cup.
yeah.
Like I think if you're like third, if you're in corner spots and catcher, you're wearing a cup.
Catcher definitely wears.
Gotta wear a cup.
But as soon as he hits, he takes it out. He takes it out when he's at bat.
You think? That might be the reason why they go to the bathroom a lot.
Catchers are foul.
Yeah,
dude.
they just go in the tunnel. Boop.
Oh, nobody wear cups anymore, huh?
No,
people are very.
I tried. I remember.
It's like they'll wear oven mitts on the base paths. They got to protect their pinkies, but they won't protect their boys.
Hey, I remember in college, I got hit, and they said, "Wear a cup," and I was running like I was a cowboy. I'm like, I can't do this. Like, yeah, it's like you got to run like you bow-legged Lou because, right? It's not. It's basically like taking a cereal bowl and putting it over your boys, right? It ain't form fitting.
Ceramic.
We'll take a break. Speaking of moves, Miami Dolphins finished off the trade deadline kind of quiet. Back after this. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Miami Heat, they're offering fans value deals like a $60 pizza deal, 4 pizzas, chips, and waters, and a $40 hot dog deal, 4 hot dogs, popcorns, and drinks. Grab and go stands in the 400 level. They also have $3 sodas, $8 beers, and $3 snacks. Kids can enjoy $15 Bernie meals with a hot dog or chicken nuggets, a souvenir cup, fruit snacks, and a silicone bracelet. For more information on food and beverage deals, visit CaseaCenter.com. Heat are back at home on Friday for an NBA Cup game with the Hornets. I like to call them the Pick Stealers. You know what you did.
You think it'll just go away, or will they actually try to do something to?
I think the Heat are going to try. I don't know if they're going to succeed, but they got time. You know, like it's a 27, 20, or 28 pick. So it's not like they don't got time. They got time for that whole deal.
And we definitely never do business with them again, right?
No, they're dead to me.
Okay. All right. I was just,
So
So
I mean, if Brandon Miller, maybe
I've been going at it with Dave South.
Hmm?
Dave South, he likes to bring up old stuff. He say, can't keep the meat next to the Snickers. So
that's what you said.
And I replied,
I'm not a fan of meat next to my Snickers.
I was born that way. I didn't have a say in where the Snickers was located.
Well,
Hey.
So yesterday, the Dolphins did not trade anybody else.
What did you like?
A quiet deadline.
Let's just say this. Here is a great indication of how good the talent is on your team. If you tried to have a fire sale of everybody on your team, and the best you could get was to pay $5 million to get a 3rd round pick, what does that say about your team? Let's just start there, because the Jets ended up with 3 first round picks.
They did.
And they probably, if they would have kept going, they could have got 5 or 6.
If they would have traded like Garrett Wilson.
Right. Right. So I'm just saying. So when I asked you before, right? Like, who wants anybody on this team?
Right.
Right.
Well, you said who the guys were, but they're too young. They don't want to trade them.
Right. Right. Which I understand. So for everybody saying have a fire sale, you're going to have a fire sale anyway. But it ain't going to be by trade because nobody want them.
Did you enjoy yesterday, Vlad? Your team blown it to smithereens?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. We weren't going to win. The season was already done.
Yep.
Right.
They got their win, so they got their win. Cool. It's a new regime. If it's a new regime, you wanted your own people. You want your own guys. So, Unfortunately, the best players on the team was from a previous regime. And you were able to get 2 first-round picks for a cornerback. And you got a 2nd-round pick in next year's draft, a 1st-round pick that can be wherever the best position is, because it's either Green Bay's or Dallas's 1st-round pick. So whichever one is the better.
Who's got the worst record out of the Micah Parsons trade?
And then you got 5 first-round picks in the next 2 years and 3 seconds.
So, Vlad, my question would be this, and I'm always torn when it comes to trading, your young talent, because both of those guys are relatively young, right?
I mean, Q's
like
27,
26.
Quinnen's 28, and I think Sauce might be 24, 25.
Right. So still under 30. And D lineman, you can play until he's 35, and Calais is playing until he's 40. So but you're gonna get 1st-round picks, and you're getting rewarded for your talent. You're getting compensated. At what point do you come to the realization that even with all the 1st-round picks I get, I'm not going to be able to get another one of those guys? and you decide to keep him. I don't know what the right thing is, because if you need to
There's
fill
no right
so many holes,
there's no right answer, Leroy,
Right.
because even as great as those guys were, you still were losing.
right?
So
Yeah,
it's not-
but
you weren't even close to winning. So even if
are they considered cornerstones to build around? Because they say, look, hey,
we did that,
I guess if Quinn was a pass rusher, it
We've
would be
done
different.
we've done that. At least in Quinn's time, we've done that because you got to understand. You had the Robert Saleh, then you tried the big. You develop those players. Everybody see how talented you are. So they thought, getting a veteran quarterback with an arm would be able to get you over the top. That didn't happen. So then there's only 3 things you could do in the NFL. Okay. When you're the champion, you repeat. When you're the contenders, you rebuild. You reload. And when you're bad, you rebuild. That's it.
Right.
There's only 3 things. Repeat, reload, rebuild.
And they kept more of their guys too. Like, this is the problem when, like, if the Dolphins aren't necessarily in the same situation, even though their records are really close, because the Dolphins are still kind of on this remnants of their build not working. When the Jets got rid of Aaron Rodgers, they kind of called it on that build already. So they were.
Problem is the Dolphins don't have anything to compare to Quentin Williams, Sauce Gardner, and Garrett Wilson. And so when you think about that, for the Jets, I understand why they did it, because they got they're set up for the next couple of years, depending on the decisions that they make.
And and it's supposed to be a good defensive draft in 26, and 27 is supposed to be like one of the greatest offensive drafts ever. With you have the kid from Ohio State, you have Corley, you have kids here that's going to be available for the draft.
Right.
So and then you have all the quarterbacks, so you can get your quarterback in this year's draft, or you have the assets to make a trade for a veteran quarterback who might not be in a happy situation. I like this. I like the way things are moving because they're following the Lions blueprint.
Right. Do you need to at this juncture, looking at the way football has gone, do you need to trade for a quarterback? Do you need to waste assets for a quarterback when you see all these quarterbacks that, when you look at Sam Darnold, you look at Daniel Jones, you look at Baker Mayfield, they've all been picked up, right, without having to give up assets.
The Jets have a real unique talent of, no matter how they get their quarterback, it feels like it's going to fail. They tried that with Aaron Rodgers. They tried that with Justin Fields. They tried drafting one number 2 overall twice, and it's not gone fantastic for them in any method. They've tried them all.
Was the most success with doing that was Brett Favre?
No, the most success. What do you
trading for a quarterback?
No, Stafford.
You mean he means with the Jets?
Oh, you talking about
with the Jets?
Oh, you talking about? I guess so.
Right.
I mean, was it really a trade? I mean, Green Bay wasn't just gonna bring Brett back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I got you. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers, though.
Right. So, I mean, he probably could have gone to other teams, but yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see how, like, Mike McDaniel handles all this, because it's like, who does he? I guess the thing that probably surprised Dolphin fans is, like, the message that came from them firing Chris Greer, who, by the way, deserved to get fired, or part mutually. I apologize. They move on from him because the idea was, he wasn't active in making trades. They wanted a guy, and it's like, well, he didn't really do anything,
Well, and here's the problem: in order to be active, either trading or getting trades, you have to have assets and you have to have guys who people want. And more of an indictment on Chris Greer is that if you look at this roster, there's only maybe 1 or 2 guys that teams would trade for, and none of them would garner a first-round pick. And that in itself shows you, regardless of what you think your talent is on your team, that's what the rest of the league thinks the talent is on your team.
Not a talented team. I mean, like, that's the thing.
Right.
That they've and anybody that And anything that you maybe thought was going to piece together has gotten hurt or banged up, and
Yep.
so it's been rough. It's been
been
a
rough
rough year.
knowing.
You just feel like stuck out to sea with no way of getting back home.
Even if they didn't trade for anybody, wouldn't it have been nice to hear a couple of your players in the conversation and the Dolphins just saying, no, we're going to build around them or something like that? Just a conversation about some of your players.
I guess was what they did with Jalen Waddle. Like, it sounded like people were in on Jalen Waddle, but the Dolphins were firm on getting at least a first-round pick plus more to trade for him.
They're
And
not getting no first-round pick for no Jalen.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they would have gotten one, but they probably wanted one and a pick. They probably wanted what the Quinn and Williams went for. You know, that's probably, I'm guessing, what the asking price was. And by the way, Stephen Ross loves doing the Waddle. Like, let's not forget.
There's more. I would say this. There's more teams that would have probably been willing to do that for Jalen Waddle and Quinn and Williams, because there's a lot of teams out there that don't have speed outside, right? And so that would kind of fit with that. But it also has to be a team that feels that they're in the hunt. And so that kind of narrows that down a little bit. And when you think about all the teams that are competing right now, they all kind of have one of those guys.
I think the other thing too with the Waddle is, like, you know, if they don't feel like the deals are there now, he's obviously got a year where there's no other targets on this team. You could probably beef his numbers up pretty good, and you could flip him in the offseason. And still, and you know, that's probably the way you could go with that. It's not like there's this urgency to trade him.
So if you flip Waddle, you're leaving Tua in nothing.
If Tua's even here, dude, yeah,
he's gonna be here next year.
He's gonna be there next year.
We'll see.
That's a
99.
I'm aware of what the money is, but like we're seeing teams right now. This just has happened with the Cardinals right now. The Cardinals have just benched Kyler Murray.
No,
he's hurt.
He's hurt.
Bull bleep. The guy was on radio yesterday, and he was asked if he's healthy, would you have stuck with this? And he said yes. He's sticking with Jacoby Brissett.
But
that stuff that's come out about Kyler Murray is very convenient. That he's got more time to heal. He was sticking with Brissett as the starter.
He said, well, listen, first of all, he said Monday night after the game that when Murray's healthy, he would be the starter. Now, if you come to find out that Murray's not going to be healthy at any time, he's small, that he's not going to, that he needs more time to heal, then guess what? You're winning with, by the way, you're not winning.
He went on afternoon drive yesterday, and he was asked if Kyler Murray was healthy, would you have stuck with what you're doing? He goes, I got to be honest. That's a hypothetical you're throwing at me, but I like how things are going right now.
Okay, that's a hypothetical.
He is rats off a ship on Kyler Murray. He wants to go with Jacoby Brissett.
Which says a lot.
Which says a lot.
And not a lot at the same time. And you said volumes and you said nothing at the same time.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, they're rats off a ship on him. They're done.
I mean,
they're done with
like,
Fortnite.
You got a quarterback who the only guy that actually wanted him is not coaching your team anymore.
Kyler for Tua might happen, Schmeathan.
No.
He's fun.
I knew it. It's so easy to get you.
No.
So
you wouldn't want to just try it? Just try it out, maybe. New situation.
No, that's like
faster, shorter.
Got a real chooch on him.
He's got an arm.
You think Tua can't see?
He can't see, but he's got an arm.
He's got an arm.
He does have an arm.
And he can move.
Yeah, he got a rocket. But no, absolutely not.
Yep. Like
I'd
he's
be
mobile.
I'd be into it.
He's
no,
mobile.
like you think, but here's the thing. What does that fix?
Nothing. But we're sunk anyway. That's something new. Fixes nothing.
And you do realize that Tua, you can get rid of Tua quicker than you would be able to get rid of Kyler Murray.
What do you mean, like a market wise?
No, contract wise.
I don't know.
No, Kyler Murray's contract's about to end too.
No, they
put up some chunky numbers on TV that he's got.
Yeah.
Let me check.
They owe him 135.
But I'm saying, like, if this keeps going and the Dolphins end up, like, there's this hope I think the Dolphins have, and they're putting out there that Stephan Ross is like, go win as many games as you can, Mike. And he's like, you got it, Mr. Ross. It's like, your team's they're not going to win that many more games. They're not going to turn this around. This isn't going to get better. And I just like the cavalry is like, has anybody heard about the offensive line? Are any of them coming back? Achilles boy, Austin Jackson, Eichenberg, any of them? Are any of them coming back?
Wait,
no. So like what? So what is this big turnaround we're all hoping for that's going to be there for the Dolphins? Darren Waller, did he come back anytime soon? By my count, was he at 3 more games he's got to miss?
Yeah.
So what? Where is this team getting improvement that everybody all of a sudden thinks, they're gonna turn it around?
And here's the kicker: if they all return from the offensive line, that ain't been the problem. The problem has been that hideous play calling.
Oof.
So I don't know if that's because of the offensive line or not, but that seems to be a bigger problem than who's playing. Because, I mean, Tua's had some sacks, but he ain't been sacked like he was last year. And that's when a lot of those guys were healthy. So yeah, I don't know. I just think if you're gonna go that route, quarterback route, I would rather you get a young quarterback and have him sit for a year and just take your lumps.
Well, all right. So Kyler Murray signed a 5-year extension in 2023. There is a club option after 2027.
So this year, next year, and then the club option after the following year.
But yeah, the contract runs to 2028. But
there's no you can get out of Tua's contract after next year. So you would be signing for basically 2 more years.
You can, the team can cut or trade Murray after the 2027 season with
that's 2 more years.
Money dead cap, as all guaranteed money will have been paid out by then.
Right.
But you haven't finished paying out all of Tua's. Have you finished paying all of Tua's guaranteed money?
After next year. So you got 1 year less. So that ain't worth the $50 million that you're gonna pay another little quarterback to hope it sticks. Right? No, it's not worth it. You can draft a quarterback and be done after next year.
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. So regular old second hours next. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Get some headlines this hour, brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVolkswagen.com. Dolphins will get back on the practice field today as they gear up for their Week 10 matchup against the Buffalo Bills. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Is the line double digits yet?
It was 9.5 yesterday. Let me look. Oh, boy.
Thank God you didn't take that deal yesterday, Leroy. You
Still-
could have got me.
Still 9.5.
Good deal.
Still not-
The Browns Jets, remember? I said we could have ran it back. If you had said yes, you could have gotten me.
Yeah.
The Dolphins still 9.5 point dogs. They were plus 425 on the money line. Let me see. Anybody even close to that this week? Detroit is a 8.5 point road favorite against the Commanders, who obviously don't have their quarterback. But other than that,
And half their defense.
What about Denver versus the Raiders?
Denver versus.
That's got to be like 6.
Is that Thursday
6.5?
night?
Thursday night.
That's 9.5 as well. I skipped that
9.5.
one. I'm
Oh.
sorry. That was on Thursday night.
Remember a few years ago, we had like the 500-mile rule? That was awesome.
You think that Stephan Ross, like, you remember, like, do you feel like he does have to be sick on some level, right? Because people, I don't know what to make of him. His ownership is stained because they have had no real success. Now, obviously, built a lot of stuff, but the stuff that he's even tried to like wink, make happen has blown up in his face. And the Sean Payton thing is another one, right? Like, allegedly, the reason that he was going to get rid of Brian Flores, we all thought it was for Harbaugh. But he was going to keep. He said, "I'm not taking Harbaugh from Michigan." He wanted to go get Sean Payton, and now you got Sean Payton, got his team 7-2 after a couple of years there. You know, we're a couple of years removed from Mike McDaniel dropping 70 on their ass. Could have broken the record.
You regret that 70 points, don't you?
No, in fact, I regret that he didn't break the record. It would have been the only thing you had. At least I got the record. He tried to be fake humble with it, Vlad. Should have just broken the record when you had it.
Karma
But
got him.
he's got to be looking at this and he goes, "You kidding me? I'm sitting here. I'm looking around. My coach, he talks too much. You know, he's gotten figured out by the league in like 2 seconds. And this Sean Payton, I wanted him the whole time in the shadows, and I got busted tampering. I keep getting busted tampering.
Now,
Pick for tampering.
Stop tampering.
I have a question.
I got my plane caught.
Who was calling the plays in San Francisco?
Who was calling the play? Kyle Shanahan.
Sean Shanahan was
Okay.
never Mike McDaniel. I don't understand why
Okay.
people.
No, he was the run game coordinator. This is the first time he's called plays.
Okay. All right.
First time he's called plays with his Cheesecake Factory menu there.
All right.
Like
So
Who do you think called plays in Kansas City, Leroy?
we got another Philbin situation.
Yeah. Who do you think calls plays in Kansas City?
I mean, the coach.
Right. But you know who got Eric Bieniemy was the offensive coordinator. Matt Nagy was the offensive coordinator.
Right.
All these guys get the offensive coordinator. They get the position, and then they, the team is successful, and then they get a head coaching job, and then you come to realize, oh, the head guy was really the one that's calling all the plays.
He didn't interview with anybody else. He was the only interview the Dolphins was Mike McDaniel.
Right.
You know, he was.
I mean, but that's kind of how I think in the future that would be a question that I would ask. Right? Either
Did
are
you
you
call
calling
plays?
plays or is your offense
sure he was
coordinator
asked.
gonna call plays?
I'm sure he said, but I'm sure. You know what? I bet you Kyle Shanahan, because Kyle Shanahan praised him up to the
Yeah.
high heavens. You know that
Well,
he was.
you always want to praise your
smart,
guys. It
like-
makes your tree look better.
You want a tree to look good. Do you think he's proud of that tree right now?
Except for this, no, he's the bad branch in that tree.
Right. Well, the past Shanahan tree,
No, I'm talking about the
Kyle Shanahan
this
tree.
is the Kyle Shanahan tree. This is not the Mike Shanahan.
Why does Kyle
The Mike
Shanahan?
Shanahan tree is good.
How come Kyle Shanahan's aged like a president?
Because
Like every time he takes off the hat, I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
like what's happened to you?
but look
I
at it.
mean,
You still
like,
think he's dreaming about 28-3? Like, what's
Hey,
going on there?
Absolutely, absolutely.
when you build the whole offense around CMC and he hurt all the time, that'll
Well, when you coach a team that's hurt all the time, all your
Yeah.
best players are hurt. Yeah, that's gonna stress you. But look
Right.
at it, the Kyle Shanahan tree. Sean McVay, Kevin O'Connell, Mike McDaniel,
Doesn't
D'Amico Ryan, and Robert Saleh as well. It's mostly good guys. Saleh's bad and McDaniel. The AFC East trees.
But did his branch just get too ripe? Because the tree did look good, and then you just look at that branch, and you're just like,
no, they picked.
Just got to clip what happened.
You know what happened? Somebody said, "Why do I got to pick off this tree? I can just pick a piece of fruit off the ground." Right?
But he made that tree look so good 2 years ago. That tree was like, it was bouncy.
Yeah, but
is O'Connell his tree, or does McVay get to claim O'Connell?
Nice. If you're from,
it goes.
When does one part get to count as your tree?
Because it starts and then it branches, and so it branches again. But the main tree,
the main
is
root.
You're
the main root. Yeah, you're the root of the tree.
Right.
McDaniel's got no tree.
What?
He's got no tree.
No.
Nobody's come out of here, and you're just like, wow.
Well, Weaver, if Weaver,
Weaver's a hired gun. Is he really part of the tree?
Well,
would he count as part of the tree? I don't think so.
If he gets a head coaching job and he came from here, he goes on Mike McDaniel's tree.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
Would he be part of McDaniel's, or would he be Harbaugh?
They didn't all start.
Well, that's why I'm asking. That's like, when do you get to be part of somebody's
part of
tree?
a tree once you get a coaching job, leaving the person.
Yes.
Hold on. Like, let's say Vic Fangio.
He was already a head coach. He was already a head coach before.
He doesn't count as as part of McDaniel's tree
because he was a head coach before.
Would he count as Sirianni's tree if he got a job?
No, he was a head coach before them guys.
So then you're not part. That's the only time you're a tree.
Yeah, you're a part of the tree that you were with before.
So let's say Mike McDaniel gets fired.
Yes.
Then he becomes the offensive coordinator in Detroit.
Yes.
Does a refurbished Mike McDaniel become part of the Man Campbell tree, or is he always part of the Shanahan tree?
Want me to give you a perfect example? The Ole Miss coach,
Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin.
What tree is he on? Nick Saban's tree?
Pete
Carroll. Right.
Yeah, he's not Lane.
He's like not even like a tree. He's like a rogue hippie plant that's just growing on its own.
Pete or
Lane Kiffin? Both, actually.
Lane Kiffin. They do have a lot of similarities. Just one knows how to talk.
Who? You don't think Pete knows how to talk?
No, between Lane Kiffin and Mike McDaniel.
Oh,
they both have similar, but
nah. I'd rather have a beer with Lane than have a beer. Well, I'd rather go and talk with Lane than hang out with Mike.
Cody says the Jags DC Campanelli. Does he count as McDaniel's tree? I guess so. He left here.
No, because he would get the coaching job under.
So he just gets to be part of. So he's Liam Cohen's tree right now. Liam Cohen's got a tree.
Yes.
The Duval guy.
Duval.
Wow.
Yeah. How about Dabo and Venables?
Oof.
You know who has an awesome tree? Believe it or not, Bill Belichick.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He's got a famously
the
terrible
worst
tree
of all time.
No. Dude, go look at the coaches.
No, you're talking about that Browns tree. We're talking about his Patriots.
Man, get out of here.
His Patriots tree.
What are you talking about?
All right, it's a great coaches came out of that Browns tree, but it wasn't like they were successful in the NFL.
Yeah, his Browns tree is very respectable, but his Patriots tree.
The only reason why that ended short is because the team moved. Believe me when I tell you.
Bill Belichick's Patriots tree is like a weed garden.
And Nick Saban left before that.
He's got I understand, but like the Patriots tree is
the worst.
He's got
the worst. He's got
what does it do with the beard that he made his offensive coordinator as the defensive coordinator?
With the pencil.
Patricia. Oh, he's had his tree burned to the ground by Patricia and McDaniel.
He even tried to go somewhere and get replanted.
Bill O'Brien, Charlie Weiss.
They've all burned this tree. Yeah, it's nasty. You know who has a great tree? Bill Parcells. Sean Payton, Bill Belichick.
That's a good tree.
He's like, I tell you what, that's a good tree.
That's a good tree.
But he doesn't have a better tree than Walsh.
No, Bill Walsh got the greatest tree of all time.
Yeah.
He's got a forest.
I mean,
yeah,
he's got a national park.
You know who doesn't have a tree right now? Spo. He doesn't really have a tree.
No, because they don't want to give.
They don't want to
give
give Quinny a job. The only guy he's ever gotten to come off and get an opportunity is Fizdale. And just because Marc Gasol was a sensitive baby, that tree. Remember when Fizdale first got the gig? He had that speech against the Spurs. We're like, oh, Fizz, and no one's giving Spurs guys a chance.
He was about he didn't he try to get another the New York job, didn't he?
He had the Knicks job.
He interviewed for a job last year.
Yeah, he's on. I forget whose staff he's on right now. He's on somebody's staff. He's back. He's back in the fold.
Riles got a great tree.
Oh, Riles.
Riles got a great.
He's got the Van Gundys.
He got Spo.
Just mean to put Juwan Howard. Yeah, Juwan Howard at Michigan had a little flair there.
Yep.
And then he did he want to fight boosters? What the hell happened with Juwan Howard?
Juwan Howard, the Chicago came out of him. That's what happened. You forget that man's from Chicago.
That dude was in that. Think about this. He was in two of the most watched or the best 30 for 30s. The Fab Five and the one about the basketball player out of Chicago. I forgot his name.
The Fab Five was good.
Ben. Yeah.
Simmons, no, is it?
No, it's not Ben Simmons. It's yeah.
Ben. Oh my God, hold on.
Yeah, but he was a part of both of those stories.
Ben Watson. Not Watson.
Not Watson.
Schmieden says a doc's so good, he forgot the name. Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. I'll take you guys up until 2 here on the program. You got Heat basketball back tonight, 9 o'clock. The Heat will take on the Denver Nuggets, and that will get going at 9. Pre-Heat with Solana and Tommy Tighe, 7:45. The Heat, long time since they won a regular season game there. A long time. I think 2016, I think was what Anthony Chang tweeted yesterday. They won game 2. Oh, man, I got to tell you. I come out of that feeling I had after game 2. I thought we were on our way, baby. I thought we were we smoked them. Duncan Robinson's mean mugging, and this Michael Malone is, I don't know what's going on with our guys. I came into that game 3 peacocking. I thought we were ready to go top hats and monocles. Turns out we were just the butler. I mean, we handed off the soiree over to Joker and Jamal Murray. I mean, they throttled us. And just like no juice in those games. Remember the one where Joker got in foul trouble and I was like, this is our window. It wasn't.
And then Jamal Murray
Jamal Murray took his win. He's like, shut that window right on the Heat.
Is that the last time you guys got past the first round?
Dude, last time we got past the first round, haven't had a win at home since game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Since they went up 3-0.
God,
we've lost 8 straight? No. Yes, 8 straight, I think. 8 straight, I think we've lost at home in the playoffs. Brutal, dude. Brutal. But I'm liking this year so far. I like how things are flowing right now. I'm excited about this game. Different Heat, different Spo. Someone who's asking me on Twitter today, they think you think Jakucionis is going to play? I said, I don't know. Spo's a wild card this year. This is a different Erik Spoelstra, okay? He, first of all, brought in an offensive coordinator. And I'm like, goosies. Love this, okay? Shout out to Noah LaRoche. Is he part of the tree? If we poached him off another tree? I think he's part of Spo's tree now, even though he's not technically on the staff. It's a consultant. Is a consultant part of the tree?
No, consultant's not part of the tree.
All right, well, until you get a quarter zip, Noah, you're not on the tree. But I appreciate everything you've brought, all the ideas you've brought to the Heat. But this, Vlad, there's also been, this was a big tell that Spo was different this year. He's challenging up the wazoo. This dude never challenged. He's challenging all the time now. Erik Spoelstra would look at his players in disgust in past years if they asked for a challenge. And then he's got to look over to Chris Quinn. And Chris Quinn's got to look at the video intern. And they're like, should we challenge? And that intern's probably so scared because he's like, Spo is a film guy. I can't even imagine how Spo treats these newfangled film guys with their digital editing. Because I always had that when I was coming up as a broadcast student. We had to do this linear editing, which was pointless because we weren't going to be Scorsese. But they wanted us to have the experience. And so the guy's like, you're going to do linear editing. So you got to stick the stupid film together to make the film, to make your movie.
Reel to reel?
Reel to reel, dude. Reel to reel. And it was a waste of time because you want to know why? Because in the next room, guess what came up? Computers. And we can make real movies. I can't even imagine. Could you imagine being a video intern for Erik Spoelstra in today's day and age with all the software there is? He's like, you better give me every piece of film because I used to sit in the dungeon. And like, they're probably like, Coach Spo, look at all the film I got for you. And he goes, thanks. Throws it in the garbage.
He probably doesn't like that the kids probably do it so quickly. He had to take forever.
Could you imagine? That's probably why he goes, you better have every player from every angle. Because I used to sit in Pat Riley's dungeon, sitting there, coffee after coffee with ramen, just trying to put together tape for the Hornets game.
Coffee and ramen is not a good mix.
So I couldn't even imagine. But that's the past years. This is a different Spo. This Spo, I don't know. There's something about him. He's looser. Now he's still being very hard on Khalil Ware. He's not letting people skate, But like, even just you see him, they're posting social media videos of him more. He's let his hair down a little bit. I don't know. And now,
I mean, he is the coach of the world.
That's true. That is true. He is the national coach. And now people ask me, he says, well, do you think Jakucionis is going to play tonight? And I'm like, instinct would say absolutely not. No shot. No shot in hell. But I don't know. Erik Spoelstra might be like, you know what? Let's get weird. Let's go. Yeah, let's go into this Denver game, with Craig Adelman, their new coach. Where is that Michael Malone? Is he on ESPN? Where the hell is he?
Michael Malone's on ESPN. Looking very slick and scruffy.
I wonder if he's going to call people out. He seems like the type of guy. Like I feel like he'd be a Rex Ryan type.
I think he was going to do that, and I think he might have gotten a talk to.
Really?
Yeah, because I've seen him and he wasn't acting very Michael Malone. He was acting very laid back, very
I didn't care for him. And maybe it's because the Heat always lost to him, but I didn't care for him because he was always taking little pot shots.
He takes pot shots at everyone.
We got our own culture. All right, dude.
He takes shots at the Lakers.
How did they fire him? Like, that's great. I know why they fired him, but like, could you imagine this day and age, lad, that a championship, we talk about ring protection, doesn't exist in the NFL. In the NBA, it doesn't exist.
No, there's no more ring protection.
It's crazy.
You have to have multiple rings to have ring protection.
Yep.
And that only protects you for like another 2 years.
Having a ring in the NBA, you might as well have gotten it out of the Cracker Jack box if you're a coach. It means nothing.
Dude, coach of the year. In all sports. It's not even the NBA, mostly in the NBAs, but in all sports. Ed Orgeron won the title. 2 years later, he's gone.
He wasn't behaving very well.
I mean, you know what? Listen, I'm not advocating doing bad things. But if you win a title and you're consistently successful
in your hometown,
I might let you slide on a couple of things as long as it's nothing criminal and nasty.
So I think there's no chance that
KJ plays.
That he plays, but I don't know.
But here's the thing.
I don't know.
Here's the reason why I don't think he's gonna play. Spo's favorite son has been balling.
Drew Smith has been playing great.
Drew has been like, it's got to the point where I'm about to text Frogweb like, hey man,
he's not gonna admit this.
Drew Smith is kind of nice.
He's a good player. Like he's got a new swag. When he cut that hair, and he got a new number. And he's got a different swag to him. He's a pest on defense. He's not scared to shoot the ball.
And he's got a good hand. I didn't know he had a handle like that. Look, I know Chris Paul's 40, but what he did to Chris Paul Monday night, it was like, nah, you got to retire now, Chris. You can't be letting guys like this. And it was like, oh no, this is consistent. He's doing this to everybody now. So they might have a little something.
Crowder the GOAT says him ripping Luka was gold. He did. He ripped Luka, got a basket. He's been really good. So I don't know. Like, I don't think he deserves to sit on his ass. Drew Smith's been too good. I would say this is his window. I'm telling you his window right now. His window is Pelle Larsson comes out 2 fouls, 2 minutes against Jamal Murray. That's how he gets in the game.
So, but let me ask you this. Once Tyler comes, he's probably going to South Dakota, right?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
So they're just he has to show out now.
Yep.
In the minutes that is given to him, so that he may be able to stay on the roster a little bit longer than being sent to Sioux Falls.
I think so. I mean, unless he just takes to this new offense free flowing like immediately. But they've already had a little bit of turnover problems. That's kind of his big crux. Is people are like, turnovers. But he's a big kid. I tell you one thing. He's a little got that Pella for like he's physical, tries to defend real hard. So I think Spo kind of likes that from him.
I see. There's two things that were like right now. Everybody's role is established, is defined, right? What happens when Boy Wonder comes?
I don't know,
because that's the same thing that's going on in L.A. with the Lakers.
LeBron.
Yeah, everybody's role's kind of defined without Bron being there. Once Bron comes, then we're gonna see is he gonna have to fit.
Bron's not fitting for anybody. He's LeBron James.
So is Tyler gonna have to fit for the Heat? Because Bam, like you said, Bam is taking over. Like Bam, this is. Bam,
I feel like it's Bam's team.
It's definitely Bam's.
This is Bam's team. He's just got he's got such a confidence about him and the way that he's playing right now. I don't know, man. I saw this Asia Wilson was on the Jennifer Hudson show, and she was fawning over Bam. She loves him. Wow.
Yeah.
Loves him. Good for those two. 2 scoops of adorable.
Just,
But this guy, I don't know. He's just got a different confidence. I think he loves Norman Powell and he loves Andrew Wiggins. I do think that Tyler can come in here and not mess it up because I think Tyler's is a great shooter. I think that he does move the ball pretty well. He's done a great job of improving on that. I don't think this is set up for him to mess it up. I don't think so. I know that he loves using screens, and that's always been a thing. And this is the Heat are doing the fewest of those in the league. But I also think that Tyler will take an open shot and can kill some guys. Now, the thing I'm more worried about stuff, defensively, that's always a thing. But that's always going to be a thing. That's always going to be a thing. So we'll see.
Because Pella right now is he's like your what's the TJ McConnell.
He is TJ McConnell. He's Swedish TJ McConnell.
He's Swedish TJ McConnell. Like he is the spark plug off the bench.
Yep.
He's got his role defined.
Yep.
And he wants to be a superstar in that role. You got that. The key for this team is that big 7-footer.
Yes.
Because if he takes off, if he finally gets it or gets to where Spo wants him to be, the team is scary.
Both of those young bigs need to step it up, but if they do, who knows, dude? All right, we'll take a break, mix things up on the mixed bag next. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Sorry, Vlad. I'm trying to reset some things in the studio here.
I hear
fix
you,
some
but
things.
I don't see you.
So I had to apologize for the delay there. But I'm getting situated. We were trying to fix a certain thing with some tech issues when I got in here, you know. So I'm just trying to get those things underway and get those things all settled. But get to the mixed bag here. So Paul Maurice, Panthers lose yesterday. Give up 5 unanswered goals to the Ducks, which I really do not care for Joel Quenneville. And people say, yeah, Tobin, rotten scandal cover up. No, because of how he treated Sergei Bobrovsky. That's why. I mean, the other stuff also bad, but you were mean to my guy. And so I didn't like that. And the first game, Bob didn't play. Tarasov played. And this was Bob's chance. And I mean, it was rebound city. I mean, they were banging in rebound after rebound. That kid Gauthier for them had a hat trick. He had a breakaway right off the bat. I was like, the Panthers giving up a ton of breakaways, dude. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is not the Paul Maurice style that I've come to know and love. And I think that they're trying to figure some things out. I get it. But here was Paul Maurice on the loss last night to Anaheim.
Everywhere you play, you're expected to be the best team. Does that make it, when you have adversity, make it more difficult for the players to respond?
Everybody has factors that they deal with at the start of each year, and we know what ours are. Some of them are earned, and we're proud of them. So we expect to get everybody's best. It's just a factor.
Everywhere you play, you're expected to be the best team.
I understand. They're going to get everybody's best. And look, the Ducks have been surprisingly good this year. Quenneville's got them playing well, all hate aside. Marchand continues to ball out. I mean, the guy's or puck out. I mean, he continues to just be excellent. Rodriguez had a really nice game.
What's going on, Sam, and both Sams? 2 Sams.
Mr. Conn Smythe has not played up to snuff. Like, we can say that. He has not played up to snuff. And then you're expecting a lot from the young Finns. Etu got going yesterday. He had a nice goal. Really great pass by Evan Rodriguez to set him up. But I don't know, Vlad. I think it's just I think you can only take so many hits without expecting there's going to be inconsistency. And that's the problem, is they're very inconsistent right now when they used to be, I don't know. They used to be just so you could always rely on these Panthers again. And the thing that's been strange about them this year, used to be, as the game went on, the Panthers were more dangerous, and they've just had so much let up in them.
Maybe because they're tired.
Perhaps.
Maybe
I can't rule it out.
If you've played hockey,
it's been a lot of hockey.
30 out of the last 36 months. Yeah, the last 3 years, you played hockey 30 out of the last 36 months. You played to the last game of the year, and you only have a short time to recover. Yeah, it's going to take.
And I think also, you can't just lose a guy like Barkov. Like,
or Chucky.
Yes, but they were at least used to Chucky last year. Like, that one I think is like, and I don't feel like they've had a full Matthew Tkachuk in 2 years.
So if you lose one, you would like to have the other one there.
Right.
When you lose both,
it's a killer.
Yeah,
it's a killer. They're 2 of your highest paid players. And it's just, it's just, I mean, you legitimately couldn't have asked for a better start from Marchand. He's been amazing, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get this thing all put together by the time we get there. But it's frustrating right now. Asia Wilson, yesterday, she went on the Jennifer Hudson show, which, I mean, I honestly got to say this is probably the first interview I've ever watched, because I usually only see from the Jennifer Hudson show everybody doing the studio walk on Twitter, which those are always viral. That's kind of her bit. But I got to say, bang up show. Really enjoyed it. And Asia Wilson goes on there, and she was asked about Bam Adebayo, and this is what she had to say about her boyfriend.
Now, listen, I love when you mention your man at the College Basketball Hall of Fame speech.
Yes.
You know, what does it mean to have him as a support system?
It's amazing. Like, Bam, he's a gem. He's a gem. He's a star, obviously, in his own world. But when it comes to us, like, he's always showing up. His unwavering support. I mean, he was flying in and out of town. And he always constantly shows up for me. And I'm just grateful to have a partner that is just along with the ride, like just there through the times where I can't be Asia Wilson all the time. Right. He picks me up. And so I'm always grateful for his support. It's gentle. It's kind. And I love that. He allows me to just kind of let my guard down because I feel like I have to be on so much. But Bam allows me just to be the kid, the crazy, goofy girl that I am. And I'm appreciative of him.
Yes, you deserve that because you do so much for us all.
Wow. Wow. Those two are in love.
Oh yeah. No, she's Wow. When the girl wants to showcase you and just, let everybody know that she's taken and you're the reason why she's taken. Yeah, you're in love, buddy.
Man.
Yeah.
Good for them.
They might get married on the court.
Perhaps. Well, one marriage that may be ending.
Oh no.
The Grizzlies and John Morant. Kendrick Perkins, he was on the Road Trippin' podcast, and he says, I got a place where John Morant should go play.
Right? The organizations who are whispering behind their coach's back and not having their coaches back, their teams are trash. So again, I feel like this relationship has run its course. I do think it's time for John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies to part ways. Oof. I do think it's only one option for John Morant, that one direction he needs to go. He needs that Erik Spoelstra, Pat Riley, Miami Heat coach.
Oh. Whoa. I don't think Richard Jefferson liked that.
No,
very
that was
much.
Channing Frye.
Was that Channing Frye?
That was Channing Frye.
Well, we'll see, dude. I'm sure I saw that in the John Morant monitoring. I see Timberwolves and I see Kings.
Timeout.
That's out there.
Timeout. Timberwolves?
Mm-hmm.
Don't threaten me with a good time, bro.
Him
and Ant-Man together in the backcourt?
Wow. What a duo.
Oh, wow.
That is going to be the most electrifying, most immature backcourt of all time.
Absolutely. The things they do on the court will be extraordinary. The things they do off the court will be extraordinarily bad, but extraordinary bad, but nonetheless, it will be exciting.
I think they're in a really tough spot, the Grizzlies, because I understand this guy's the face of your franchise. He really this probably feels like they're just going to fire the coach, right? Like, I know they just fired the coach, but is he not their Giannis? Like, Giannis, they're firing coaches left and right. Doesn't this feel like Tuomas Iwasolo, whatever his name is? Doesn't this feel, Vlad, like he's just going to get the axe? They're not going to really trade John Morant. I just can't see him doing it.
All right. You're talking about Memphis,
Mm-hmm.
city of Memphis, who basically adopted. I mean, that is their son.
Right. We're going to pick the Finnish coach.
You're going to pick the Finnish coach over John Morant.
I don't think so, dude. I don't know.
There's a reason why people go to Beale Street. He's one of them.
Yeah.
He might be the main reason.
Yeah. And I was hearing on the Zach Lowe podcast, he had some guy from Memphis, and he said that they had just gotten like approved for new arena stuff and all that.
That's because of him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think hopefully this guy can call up his guy Barkov and say, hey, you want me to come hang out? Because I don't think I'm going to be sticking around Memphis very long.
Here's the thing. If Ja doesn't like him, I don't know what Jaren Jackson. Though, if your two stars don't like the coach, that coach is probably
you're cooked. Yeah, it's a players' league still. Like, unless you have the cachet of an Erik Spoelstra, which I guess is Perk's point. Like, if you're going to go to a place that he's going to listen to, there's been rumblings that John's been interested in Miami, no surprise. And I think somebody of him like probably looks at the Heat and they're like, oh, I could go there and be the face of the Heat.
I'm gonna tell you this. I can't believe I'm saying this just to get Tobin happy.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say they are the same type of player, but their swag. I mean, their games are almost kind of similar. Ja needs a Larry Brown the way Allen Iverson needed, and Spo could be that Larry Brown for Ja,
just to bring the best out of him.
Bring the best out of him and bring him together for the team. But I don't think it will be, because I mean, if you listen to Iverson now talks how great, how he loves Larry Brown because he needed Larry Brown at that time.
Mhm.
I think Spo would be that for Ja. Like, Ja needs a Spo. He needs a Pat Riley. I know everybody's going to talk about the culture. Listen, we work here. We all know about the culture. But sometimes the guy needs culture, and he needs this culture.
And the other question is, though, like, what do you trade for him? Like, do you give up the house for John Morant? Because they got, I mean, like, I feel like you'd be reasonably in with an unreasonable front office. They just got 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane.
Unfortunately, I would have to give up one of your prized possessions. You would have to give him draft picks and Nico.
I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. I know Nico's. I get yelled at every night on Twitter because I get yelled at because I just
wait a minute.
I am worried about a guy like John Morant giving up the house for him because of his size. I'm worried now at the dunks and the drives. Oh my god!
And a go-to guy
and being the go-to guy at the end. I mean, yeah, and then perfect with one of the shooters, whoever they keep, Norm or Tyler. It feels like it's a
him and Norm would be dangerous.
I don't know if I can give up Jović,
and
though, dude.
He's athletic enough to where he'll play defense with the Heat. The Heat will use his athleticism. They'll try to hide him, but he's too athletic not to be getting steals and like fast breaks and all that. I'm just saying.
But he did hate this offense. But maybe it was just the coach. I don't know. I mean, I know it was a different coach, but he did not like the whole style. So,
hey man, all I know is that whatever style that coach coaches, teams score points. Man. Memphis was never one of the lowest scoring teams or in the middle of the pack. They were always one of the top 10 scoring teams in the league.
So this past weekend, I was on the call for Dirty Boxing.
Nice.
With my guy Jason Anik and Andre Berto. The co-main event, you had Gable Steveson win in the main event, even though I think I messed up his name the entire time. But that's okay.
Is he the former wrestler?
Yes.
Okay.
Gold medalist.
And he was on WWE?
He was in WWE. Yeah. He tried out for the Bills.
Okay.
But none of that stuff stuck. And great dude. Super humble. His coaching staff around him. The non-John Jones. Obviously, he's got John Jones in his corner. That's really cool. But he's also he's also been like, they've been kind of planning this the whole time that this could be a back thing. His coaches from Minnesota thought that.
Right.
So he wins in the main event, 1 in 15 seconds. The other guy who won was Bryan Battle.
Okay.
And Bryan Battle had a tumultuous ending to his UFC career because he kept missing weight. And then he came to Dirty Boxing, and then he won in Dirty Boxing. And then, but he kind of buzzsawed. So they're like, hey, you want somebody a little tougher? So he takes on this guy, Nick Coring, who is known as Killshot. He's in the Nate Diaz squad, the whole boys from Stockton. And he gives him some pretty heavy shots early on, but Bryan Battle comes back and then knocks him out.
Oh, no.
And then he was asked about this by the great Jason Anik, and he was asked about what this whole journey has been like. And I don't know if he rehearsed this speech. I don't know if he thought of this off the top of his head. But this guy gave a speech out of the movies after the win. Here it was on Dirty Boxing 4.
We've talked a lot about your story over the last couple months and this story you're building. We absolutely love having you here. Have you perhaps found a home here in Dirty Boxing?
Brother, wherever they have me, I'll take it. But on that note, I would like to say something. I know I'm in a southern place. A lot of people here grew up in church. And one of the things I learned growing up in church is God will never give you more than you can bear. All right? Now, that don't mean you're not going to fail. That doesn't mean you're not going to fall flat on your face in front of the entire planet. All right? But if you have the strength to get back up, if you have the courage to keep on moving, that burden doesn't get lighter. Your legs get stronger. All right? Your back gets bigger. Your shoulders get more broad. Your resolve gets more grounded. The burden doesn't get lighter.
Hallelujah.
You get better. And I stand before you today a better man, the best man, baby. This is the Butcher Show, baby.
Now the second again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Butcher, Bryan Battle.
Wow. And I mean,
that was full WWE.
Woo, that was Goosey's, dude. Wow.
That was full WWE. He definitely worked on that.
He had to have worked on that, right? I asked him after. I was like, "Did you practice that?" He goes, He swears it was off the dome.
No, but the fact, you got to play it off because he knows that you liked it. The fact that you're asking him the question, so he's got to play it off. Or it was straight from the dome. Nah, he practiced that, bro.
That was gorgeous.
You could tell when the inflection, there were certain words that he made sure to emphasize. When you're doing that, that means you worked on it, you practiced. But it was good. It was motivating.
It was motivating. All right, we'll take a break. Leroy should be back from hobnobbing with Jay Crawford. And Mike McDaniel has spoken to the media today. We're going to do a little bit of that. More to get to. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy back with you here. Hello, Leroy.
Man, you follow me everywhere.
What happened?
Somebody went, there's Dylan Gabriel. Why don't they just throw the Shador in there? Let's see what he's got. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's a good take. Who had that take? Was that Jay Crawford?
No. Everybody's the same, man. Like, I get it. Like, they don't like. Here's when you know it's time to make a change at quarterback. There's nobody that's heard anything from a player, either behind closed doors, like not even from a source, right? Ain't nobody saying Shador should be playing, which means he ain't ready. Because with a team like that, the way the quarterback is playing, right? That if there was any chance to be better at that position, then the players would say something, right? They always say something to somebody, even if it's behind closed doors and an unknown source. Somebody said something. Ain't nobody said nothing as a player about Shador needs to be in there, which says what? He ain't ready. And you can say, like, to have a conversation about these two players, right, who are supposed to develop. You ain't got no wide receivers. Can't nobody get open. And hence, that's why Joe Flacco could go and throw for 400 with two guys that can get open, right? So don't put it on, you got rid of Flacco. Don't put it on Flacco. Put it on the fact that you got receivers with a young quarterback that can't get open or bat the ball around like it's nothing. Let's start there. I said, but then let's not avoid the issue. The issue is you signed a guy and gave him $230 million, and he done played about 12 games.
Rehab going, by the way.
No picks and no players. You know what that is? That's the sign of a team that's going to be 2-15. Right? That sounds like 2-15.
It's not good, dude. It's not
no
good.
Picks, no players.
Wow.
You know what they say? It seemed like all the GMs that said F them picks. Like, yeah.
No, they're doing those memes now in Indy. We'll see how that goes for them.
Hey, leave my favorite owner alone, man. I love
Carly.
I love Carly.
She's the best.
I love it. I just love the
with
fact,
her headset.
With her headset and her big herringbone necklace around the headboard.
Hey, she looking over there taking notes like she mean business too. I'm talking about business. I ain't gonna even hate on her.
I respect it. I respect somebody that's like, you know what? I've just been handed this new role. Let me go down and see what's really going on before I start firing people.
Probably better than her.
And guess what? She got a headset on. She listening to the plays. She charting information or whatever. So you know what? Give her mad respect for learning. She's getting in there and learning everything about the game. And she said it perfectly. How we gonna know what players to get rid of and keep if I don't know what's going on?
Well, her late dad was his solution was let's get Jeff Saturday in there. See what he's got.
Right. It's funny though. Look that team look good, don't they?
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or at DoralVolkswagen.com. The Bulls, they improved yesterday to 6-1. Would you like to hear their game winner yesterday, Leroy, called by Stacey King? Of course,
yeah.
This was on Bulls TV yesterday.
On the inbound from Jones, it's Ubrayana. Herter sets up a screen. Giddy races to the basket, fires it out. Vucevic the shot.
Vucevic Maine steps up again. The grizzled veteran steps up and hits the biggest shot of the season. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth! I'm coming again, Elizabeth. Oh Lord! Oh, it's the big one, Elizabeth. The Cardiac Bulls again. Just when you think you see a flat line, there's a pulse. Pulse, baby. Woo!
Oh,
that's a little too early to be to already be dying already.
Wow.
Like first 2 weeks of the
Game
season.
8.
Jeez.
Well,
I'm saying
he was very sick of Zach LaVine. Clearly, he likes the new fun young bulls.
The intangibles. That's the
intangibles.
The intangibles is right. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Vucevic and Buzelis. Everybody's going international.
Point for
They do. So the Bulls, they are pretty intangible. Who else?
Dude, did you see the intangible that dunked yesterday?
No.
Which one?
In college basketball?
No.
Oh my God.
No, I did not.
I mean, Flag got some hops.
No, but he went down the lane, cocked back the ball, and yammed it on somebody. He was a poster. It's already dunk of the year.
I didn't see
within
it.
the first 2 games.
I did not see it. I'll check that out during the break. But no, yes, the Bulls very intangible. The Lakers.
Oh yeah.
Tangible.
Wow.
I mean, the tangibles love lakes.
That's true. That's true. The Heat will be back in action tonight. 9:00 is when they get going.
I might be able to catch some of that.
The Dolphins back on the practice field. Mike McDaniel says Chop Robinson remains in concussion protocol.
Oh,
and no improvement yet, or no return for any of the guys on IR. So no Austin Jackson, no.
Dude, he's missed the
James
whole year.
Daniel. Pretty much
missed the whole year.
Pretty
It
much.
was it an ankle injury?
Toe, wasn't it?
Toe? Oh, all right. I'm not.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you besmirch a toe injury.
I think
That's
he tried.
for real.
I think he tried to come back, and then Toe said, "Mm-mm."
Oh, the players from Kentucky. His name is Colin Chandler. That's very
my goodness!
Wow,
wow, that's it. Wow,
that is double the intangible. He doubled down on.
And he plays for Kentucky.
And he plays for Kentucky.
Holy smoke! He hit the intangible trifecta. First, last name,
and school. Yeah, he hit the trifecta.
Yeah.
But bro, he dunked on this man.
So you're telling me that Kentucky's got a high flying dunk artist and he's intangible?
Jeez.
The only thing that would make him more popular is if he was a horse that could race.
Don't get it twisted now. Kentucky always gets some high flying intangibles. Rex Chapman was a high flying intangible.
I know. Hell, listen, they love that.
They love it out
there.
there.
They love that. Ashley Judd, she's going crazy. Is she still the most famous Kentucky fan?
But let me tell you this. If you're a student or an athlete, especially playing college basketball for University of Kentucky, and you see Ashley Judd all the time, that's a good reason why to go to Kentucky. I'm sorry. That's a very good reason.
Dade South says, wait until Tobin finds out the Euro players on the Canes. I saw we had one of those. I watched a little bit of the Jacksonville game. He didn't have the ch on the end, though. I don't know if they get those jerseys in college. If they got I don't know if they got the Euro letters in college, but I saw him have a couple plays. I was like, all right. I think they said he was from I think he's Czech. What's
Euro letters? They got an accent.
They got the little thing. They got the little V above the C. They got the little dash above the C.
Dude.
What?
I'm sure all Europeans are looking at us like stupid Americans.
Dumb.
What is he talking about?
Stupid Americans. Dude. Like, ain't
Malovich.
nobody told you to listen to this show to be smarter.
Timote. I don't know.
Let it go.
He's got a J at the end. It's really scaring me.
Spell it. Timotej.
Timojej Malovich.
TH must mean something, like it must be a different pronunciation.
Oh, you making it worse.
Or is it silent? Timotej Malovich.
I think it's Timotej. I think you got it right with Timotej.
I think it's Timotej.
I think it's
Timotej Malovich. He's from Bratislava, Slovakia.
So he's all right. So
he's Slovakian.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Boy.
And then we have somebody from Turkey as well.
Hey, periodically in this show, our intelligence takes a hit.
It's usually around noon.
Yeah, Tobin would get that name perfectly if he was a fighter. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I would need a couple practices. I've never had the ending with the J. That scared me a little. Timote Malovic. I know Malovic. That's easy. But it's the first name that's scaring me. I'm gonna call him Timo.
Timo.
It's always a smart move is by shortening the name. They know who they are. They know who you're referring to.
Yep. But Canes got their first win. They take on Bethune tomorrow. So
at home?
Yes, at the Watsco.
Oh, okay.
At the Watsco.
I'm gonna go check it out.
You got Canes basketball tomorrow. You got Thursday night football, and you got Panthers and Kings late. Crazy. Schmieden says Tobin's favorite itch is a sandwich. I love a sandwich too. Like sandwich.
That's so bad, dude. Like oh my goodness. Does this man work or just sit around just waiting for body blows?
Something tells me he's like a day trader. He's probably got
something tells me he's a former TV writer, like a sitcom writer, like an out of work writer right now, who just listens to radio and tries to get some inspiration for a new show. Maybe that's why he comes up with these jokes.
Maybe he wrote like How I Met Your Mother, and he's just sitting on syndication money.
Yeah. Chuck Lorre or something like that. He was down with them. Like, might have wrote an episode for like Mad About You or something like that.
Dade South says they call him Timo on their website. All right, Timo it is.
Which would make it worse when everybody call him by the nickname, and then you come in there trying to use his full name, and they just know he don't know who this is.
Malovic. That will get me more interested.
Really?
Because they got Euros.
I love it.
They only have one?
Nope. They got somebody from Israel on the team, Noam Dovrat, and they got the guy from Turkey.
Can they go to Brooklyn? Like, why are we going all there? Can they go to Carol City?
I don't know.
Like, what are we doing here?
He had to start from scratch. He's like, listen, that team sucked last year. We need to start from scratch.
We can't go to, we can't go to West Palm. We can't go to Broward. Like, what are we doing?
No, they got a bunch of guys, local guys. They got a bunch of local guys.
I would hope so. Like
a lot of Florida guys on the team. A lot of Florida guys, a lot of Texas.
I mean, guys literally went to Temple to go get a player.
We had the dude from Australia not too long ago, also.
But you know what that also means? They're probably a lot older than a lot of the other players. So you're probably gonna have some men playing.
Hey, when the guys come over from the islands, they always question how old they are in baseball. But in basketball, if we get a 37-year-old Czech player, nobody seems to do anything.
Are you claiming Kasper Jakucionis is older than we think?
I'm just saying, like, nobody's questioned it.
Take a break.
Jović is 36, and we don't know it.
After this. Welcome back, everybody. It's Tobin and Leroy here with you. Going to get to a little 15 minutes of Game Day Uncensored here for you, which is brought to us by our friends at Lexus, the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions in 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer as the Miami Dolphins are getting set against the Buffalo Bills. Mike McDaniel getting his team ready, a team they do not beat very often.
Ready for what?
Kind of have their number.
I mean, they're 2-7.
7.
A lot of teams have their number.
Well, come on. Come on. Yes, but also this team in particular. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I know.
This is Papa.
I know.
Josh Allen has had the Dolphins in a baby Bjorn his entire career.
Right.
I mean, he kills them. It's crazy. But Mike McDaniel did speak to the media.
You notice how we have to play Mike McDaniel cuts at the beginning of a segment?
Well, yeah. He was asked about how the Dolphins handled the trade deadline. Here's what he had to say.
It's a good question. It was a collaboration of myself, Champ, and Brandon Shore, and utilizing the all of the minds that we have within the organization, but communicating with our ownership directly, and so our relationships are strong. We had very, very healthy conversations, and we're all in agreement for the moves or moves we didn't make. But it was a normal trade deadline process where you are, contrary to popular belief, you generally talk about a ton, over 50% of your players that are there's conversations all over the place with every team because everyone's trying to get better and seeing what competitive advantage they can get. Happy with the preparation portion of this morning for the Buffalo Bills.
What? Is that contrary to popular belief that they don't talk about?
No,
that they talk about a lot of their roster.
What are we contrary to popular belief in? Because I don't even know what the hell he said, so I can't. What are we contradicting? What are we contrarians on? Please explain to me. Contrary to popular belief. What? All I remember is that was a good question. Really?
Yep.
Don't give him that much credit.
I would love to put a muzzle on
myself.
Yeah. I mean, it's just he is not efficient with the words.
Yeah.
Here he was unasked about how close they were to any trades.
Yeah, it's tough for me to close as the deal gets done or it doesn't. You're either far off or you're real close, but somebody has to let down their guard or their positioning. Is
this jiu-jitsu?
All deals are not close to me until they're done. So I have a weird way of looking at it, but there wasn't anything that moved the needle for us to change our roster beyond what we've done. And so I was excited for 4:00 because I got to get back to where my mind has been at and where I'm making sure everyone's mind's at, and that is the Buffalo Bills.
All right. Well, listen, you've been very focused.
Hey.
You all right?
No, I ain't all right. What was the question?
How close were they to any trades? And he said it's either done or not close in his mind. I guess that's one way to look at it. Either the deal happens or it doesn't. I guess you're right. It's not like that Danny Ainge who loves talking about almost trades.
Well, but here's the problem. with professional athletes, if you mention almost trade, then they think, oh, so you didn't want me. So
Right.
you got to be careful.
Of course.
Because, I mean, how many seasons we've been trading Tyler Herro?
Oh, we just did it when you were talking to Jeff Crawford.
We did.
You did it again?
We did.
I didn't trade him. I just like Tyler Herro for John Morant.
And also,
no,
not.
dude, absolutely not.
Did you see that commercial that he did?
No.
Did you watch what I sent you?
No.
It was very strange.
Once you put the captions on, and I'm like, I'm not watching.
Why
this
not?
crap.
I thought the captions would make you want to watch it.
No. Made me less want to watch it.
I said, did you see the commercial, Vlad?
Of who? Tyler?
Tyler.
Yeah, the new Nike
Yeah.
commercial? Yeah, I did.
I was like, kind of some sound points on those on those tweets.
So
Tyler.
isn't that they do that on late night?
Right, when they mean the
mean tweets,
right.
yeah.
Some of them be
but these weren't
factual.
Yeah, these weren't mean tweets. These were kind of well-reasoned, skeptical Tyler Herro takes. That's what they were. Nobody was like, Tyler's a bum. Tyler stinks. It was like, Tyler Herro is good, but he's never going to be an all-NBA player. And I'm like, well.
Never healthy when you need him.
That's kind of how I feel. I think he's really good. Just, do I want to pay him $50 million? Questionable.
You want to max everybody out. You think money is unlimited.
If I could max everybody out,
It's not
I
his
would.
money.
It's not my money. If Mickey Harrison could make everybody want to take a cruise and everybody could be maxed out, you get a max. I'd be the max Oprah.
Can I just tell you this?
You can't do it.
Even if you could and had the money to max out everybody,
Yeah.
there comes a point where you say, absolutely not. It's not about the money. The problem is that I appreciate the way the league has done it and kind of staggered what your max money you can make, right? But for some reason, every NBA player think they should get the max.
Every one of them. Yeah.
Right. And so that's not what that was designed for. That was designed to cap what the top players can make.
Right.
Not the lesser players be able to get 30, 40 million.
There shouldn't be a Jazz max right now.
Right.
Even as nice as Larry Markkinen is, should he be making what LeBron makes?
Let me say you this.
But that's my
Market
point.
the
That
market.
this went the wrong way.
That's what that said. That's how the Dolphins got in trouble with the market is the market.
The market's the market.
But didn't this go to the probably the opposite way that the league thought it was going to go? Because you got a lot of guys making max money, because they're looters on in a riot.
Right. And if you're an agent, you're like, well, if I don't get my guy the max, then I stink as an agent.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm guessing the way the league approached this, they were not talking about the Tyler Herros getting the max. It was more for the LeBron Jameses and them capping out.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now it's like everybody gets a max to the point where who's going to be the first guy to say, you ain't worth a max? Because like at some point, like even if you have all the money in the world and you're a great businessman, don't you have to look back and go, come on now, right? Like you think right now Pat Riley is looking at Tyler Herro and saying, yeah, well, as soon as he gets healthy, we can get that $50 million.
But the commercial's so strange because like he looks at the takes and he's just like, It's not even like, well, I'll show them. It's just Tyler Herro reading a television.
Because he's hurt. What are you going to show us? His boot?
He said one of the takes was
good enough where it's hard to replace him, but not good enough to be a 1 or 2 on a great team.
and then he just leans back and I'm like, kind of a sound take. You know what? He's an annoying level of good. It's like, I agree. Tyler Herro's a really good player. How good is he on a contender? Probably the third best guy.
If I told you on the Miami Heat team, as currently constructed, you have 3 max players. you'll be like, I shouldn't.
No.
Right? But that's my point.
They have one max player.
But again, if things work out and guys start, coming into their own, you could possibly have 3 max players, but not have 3 max players. You see what I'm saying?
The interesting thing is going to be is like what happens when the Heat come in with that Norman Powell extension in the middle of the year that's like very reasonable. And then it's like, oh, that's
listen.
That's their
Think
guy.
about this. The way Norman's playing and the way he has played in recent years. If he don't get a max, can you honestly go to Tyler and say you get a max?
Dave South says he has blonde eyebrows in the commercial. Nothing he says after that matters.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, if I gave you a choice with all-around game, Norman Powell or Tyler Herro?
Oh.
The fact that you have to think about it, if Norman Powell gets
I think it's
30
respect
million,
for Norm, though. I've been very impressed with him.
But if Norman Powell gets $30 million a year,
yeah,
Tyler
I wouldn't
cannot get 50.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay Norman Powell the max either. Like, even if you paid Norman Powell 40, I'd be like, okay, that would make me a little squeamish. But if he wants to sign what Tyler Herro's signing right now, and then they move on, like, I get that. I would understand that. But I also want to see what happens. Like, I there is a part of me that's curious. I don't want it to be the fact that every time they play when Tyler's hurt, they play well. Like, I'd like to see, hey, can he make this better? Can he be, an igniter for all this?
You just answered your own question.
I know.
You answered your own question. When you start off a conversation by saying, I don't want him to play better when Tyler's hurt.
Yeah, I don't.
So you're kind of answering your question. But I think what happened is the reason why it's working this time is because Powell and Herro haven't been on the roster together.
And
they both kind of do the same thing. I think Powell does it.
He's more physical getting to the rim by far.
That's where I was getting at. Right.
Tyler's one of the best shooters on the planet. Could probably hit from a lot of different spots better on the. But man, I tell you what.
Who do you trust here?
I don't know. Sure.
And I just saw this. If I had one shot, right, at the end of a game, am I giving it to Norm or giving it to Tyler? Because Norm could get me a bucket at the rim. He could
2
jump.
or 3.
Huh?
Do I need a 2 or a 3? If I need a 2, probably Norm. If I need a 3, probably Herro.
Really? Are you sure about that?
I don't know.
Go look at Go look at their 3-point percentages.
Kickback says Tyler is never speaking to Tobin again. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm just having. First of all, I didn't make the commercial.
Now I'm curious. You looking it up, Vlad?
What, the 3-point percentage?
What?
Yeah.
Powell and
Norman Powell and Tyler Herro
in their career. Hold on.
Yeah, career. Because I think sometimes we feel a certain way about.
Tyler's a great 3-point shooter. He is.
Okay.
I think he was 4th in makes overall last year.
All right. Tyler Herro's career 3-point percentage is 38%.
That's excellent. But also, Norman Powell's a much different player than Tyler as far as like he got to come along slowly. Like he was Gabe Vincent with Toronto.
Like, but I don't care about that. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do with my team right now. So
I'm kind of
sitting here saying if I have a 2,
Norman Powell is 39.9%.
There.
Wow.
So my point is this: you're saying Tyler Herro's a better 3-point shooter.
But how many shots?
The numbers, see,
it is. I mean, like Tyler. I mean, Tyler takes a lot. So I'm just curious.
Okay.
But I get you. Look. Norman Powell's been great.
Hold on.
He's been great.
Hold on. Wait.
Norman's. If you look at their comparison, you would take. All right. Tyler's had a 19.4 points per game in his career. Norman Powell's 13.3. But
how many 3-point shots?
I'm looking at Norman's
at field goal percentage. Norman Powell shoots at 47%. Tyler shoots at a little bit under 45. 3-point percentage. Norman Powell's
His
almost
numbers are
40
excellent.
Yeah, 40%.
His numbers are excellent.
How many 3-pointers has he shot in his career?
It's like a little over 4, but I'm looking at like last year. He took like 7 a game and he was shooting at 42%. Like it was incredible.
Right. Like my whole point is we sitting here making an assumption and those numbers tell a different story.
I'm trying.
So if I give you another chance, if I give you another chance with the information you have right now, and I say, would you be okay with Norm Powell shooting that shot?
Oh yeah, I would be okay with it.
Now here's the other thing. When you say, who's that dog? Who's like when it's fourth quarter, I need to go get it. Who's that dog?
This is a very first impression, but it does appear that Norm Powell has that dog in him.
Right. So listen, so basically in your efforts to just blurt out answers, the facts tell a different story.
The facts have changed.
Okay. So now, if you say they're both similar players and one player has that dog, if I give him 30, 40 million, I'm not giving Tyler Herro 50. End of discussion.
I agree with that.
Okay.
That's all.
That's where I was getting at.
We're not disagreeing.
Okay.
We're not disagreeing.
So we're gonna be on that Nike commercial next year. because that just sounded.
You mean the soundly pointed, not irrational Nike commercial?
Yeah, it's not. And guess what?
It's nothing against him.
It's nothing against him. But they see Norman Powell just seems to be that dude when he needs to be. And Tyler could give you the mean mug or whatever, but he's slight of foot. They slap him around sometimes.
We'll take a break. Get to our favorite Wednesday game. Rats off a ship is next. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Oh, hello, Jennifer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer has entered the building.
Yep. Hey,
I love how you guys all
guess what I
said
have,
the same
Vlad?
thing.
Vlad.
What did you have?
TS.
Oh, you had with a watermelon.
Travel sours.
I'm gonna tell you something, dude. You better be brushing the holy hell out of your teeth.
Oh yeah,
it's sticky and gummy.
You better be having the water picker going on there.
In your bathroom. Let's specify where.
Dude, I almost drowned the last time I used it.
That water, especially if you miss your teeth and you hit that little throw up button in the back of your throat.
What do we have today?
The uvula. Is that what it's called? The uvula?
I don't know what the hell that's called. But
Yeah. It is.
What do you got today, Leroy, Jennifer? What do you have today for?
I ain't got nothing.
What do you got, Jennifer?
Okay, Leroy, let us know. First,
he threw me off with uvula.
That's what it's called, the uvula or uvula.
Hey, let's move on.
Okay, first we have a new Mummy movie coming out. Apparently,
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, he signed off on the fourth Mummy movie.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't.
Be in it?
I'm not sure.
Rats off a ship. I got no use for the Mummy. I saw the first one. I don't think I saw Scorpion King.
I saw the one with the chick with the two eyes. That was the one with Tom Cruise. She's been in a lot of movies.
Wait. What? The Mummy?
I actually found out Tom Cruise was in a movie yesterday. Literally yesterday.
No, I saw the other girl, the girl that was the mummy in that movie with the two eyes. She had like two eyes on each eyeball.
Is that the one that was trying to bring back her boyfriend?
No, that's a different one.
I mean, I'm happy that Brendan Fraser is like back in the fold. You know,
he's old now, isn't he, man? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, is he like Mummy Sensei? Like, what is he?
Listen, Brendan Fraser was only mummified. Like, that was the role he had. And then he started doing some, like, good, like, I don't want to say indie movies, but like serious acting roles. And I think he might have got nominated for an Oscar.
I tried watching that Whale, couldn't get through it.
Well,
not because it wasn't good. It was a little gross.
But he got a lot of love. And
he did. Let's see. He's done the Mummy. Who did the not the Indiana Jones, but the other one, the like Indiana Jones Museum. No, that was what's his name?
You talking about Nick Cage, National Treasure?
Nicolas Cage. But it's the same stuff, same type of movie.
Not really.
Adventure for Artifacts.
Yeah. Like,
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
He did that, yeah.
Schmeathan. Tobin turned off the Whale because it was like looking in a mirror.
Jeez.
That's so mean.
I was wrong. You see, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, he really is. He's like Billy Wagner. He just keeps pumping 100 right there on the black,
Encino Man.
But I'm rats off a ship. I don't really. I can't say a fourth Mummy will get me in shit. I don't think I saw Mummy 3.
Rats off a ship.
Leroy.
I'm rats off a ship. Like it's a mummy, dude. Now,
rats off a ship.
The one thing that I am terrified about is I've entered a verbal agreement with my daughter that she's gonna go with me to see Predator.
Oh, there's a new Predator?
Yeah,
Predator Badlands. It looked crazy.
Ooh.
It's like humans going to their country and hunting them down.
There's 2 old Arnold Schwarzenegger movies coming out.
Is he in it?
I don't know if he's in it. But
I don't think he's in it.
Running Man and Predator
Man,
are being remade or have been remade.
And then for her doing that, guess what I have to go see?
What?
No.
Wicked.
Oh,
that's
dude.
That's not bad.
Wow. Have you seen the
I'm
first
so
one?
sorry I didn't like the first one.
I haven't seen the first one.
Well, I just saw the worst movie of the weekend, Regretting You. It was terrible.
Wait, Regretting who?
Terrible in what sense?
You went with
Were
the
you
wife.
talking about like a pork chop sandwich or something?
Did you go with the wife? Or did
No, I got dragged by the wife. Yeah,
Okay.
she wanted to see the movie. So, Regretting You is a terrible movie. Okay, it is about a pair of married couples that were high school friends. Okay, one of the couple, and it's sisters, and then there's a husband, and then there's a boyfriend love interest. They've all been friends since high school. And it starts off
around with each other.
Well, it starts off, the first scene is the wife. She's looking at her husband go off with the sister, a little too friendly at the beer pong table, if you ask me. We fast forward 17 years later. She reveals she's pregnant. So the husband and the wife, they get married, obviously. They raise the kid 17 years old. And the sister, she ends up with the nerdy boyfriend. They rekindle, and they end up having a young kid. Well, spoiler alert.
Somebody's kid ain't theirs.
Technically, it's not a spoiler alert. It's on the
Somebody's
preview.
an uncle
You're just
that should be
describing
a
the
father,
preview.
or somebody's an aunt that should be a.
Well, I'll spoil. Yeah, that's why I'm saying spoiler, Jennifer, because I'm going to spoil the movie because it was terrible. I'm going to save you time. Well, if you have to go see with your significant other, then you might want to turn off the radio. The sister and the husband die in a car accident together because they were hooking up.
See, this is what I hate about those movies. So, like, they're having an affair and then they die. So the person who got cheated on has to feel the guilt of losing the person that they love, but yet the person that they love was also cheated.
Right.
I'm
She
assuming
lost a sister
and a
husband in one car crash.
And because they were fornicating with each other.
Right. Well, I don't know if that's why they died, but that was the insistence. So then the boyfriend, who was
the nerd boy,
going to marry the sister,
nerd boy,
but he was always in love with the wife the whole time. So he was kind of glad that they died, it seems like.
Leroy.
Because he got to slide right in there.
Leroy.
And
So
they
he
get
got
together.
He got in there with the grief.
I know what you're gonna say, Vlad. This is more intangible stuff because they had.
Was there any non-intangible in this movie that was in the main supporting actor? No. Probably a doctor that says, yes, your wife passed away. This is so intangible.
No.
This is only intangible.
It was really
the black version of that is why did I get married?
The lead of this movie is also the girlfriend Megan.
What's the Think Like a Man? That's the movie. That's the movie.
It was a terrible movie. And I'm just like, a little too fast to move on from the grief for me. It was always you.
It was, man, she hit you with the
Oh,
wait, but isn't this story also around the kids?
Hey, when that happened, D had a tissue. She was going, this is so romantic.
And they're gonna talk about it in whatever lady meet group session they have, coffee house.
She hated it. She thought it was stupid too. Thankfully, it was a dumb movie.
Because if she didn't think it was stupid, you wouldn't be saying it was stupid.
No, I would. I would have just said it for the radio show. I wouldn't have told her.
So you watched the whole movie? At some point, you guys just got up and left?
No, I stuck through it. I stuck through it because I was like, I want to see. It would be realistic if they didn't end up together. But because the wife and the boyfriend, who was kind of now happy that his ex-fiance or dead fiance is gone, now they're all good.
Was also her sister.
Right.
Okay, my question again. Isn't this also a story that goes around the kids? Or like at least the girl?
Yeah, but only because she's trying to see the only part that's a tough mother-daughter relationship. That your classic I hate you, mom. The only thing is the mom kept the reason the dad died from her a secret, which is a good by the mom. She was trying to really, hey, your dad was a real pig.
Preserve his memory.
Giving it to my sister, and that's why they died.
Your aunt.
Yeah. So she kept that from him, and then at the end, she's like, because this is what happened. Spoiler alert.
This is getting
the movie was garbage because he bringing up bits and pieces of it like his memory.
The daughter. Well, she hates the mom. You're the worst mom. She's always grounded, right? And then she wants to. The daughter is got a boyfriend who's on the he's one of those bad boys,
Quote unquote
movie, right? She walks in because the boyfriend and the wife now are
hooking up,
sparking a love interest, but she doesn't know any of the backstory. She doesn't know that her father was a dirty cheat. She doesn't know any of this. So she just walks in on the mom making out with the boyfriend. And so she thinks that her mom is just moving on from dad with no backstory. So then she has to tell him the truth.
But still, if you're moving on from your dad, you shouldn't be moving on with her boyfriend.
You shouldn't, but I give her a pass because her
This is
husband.
why this movie is called Regretting You, Vlad.
Her husband and sister. You could understand why she'd make some confused decisions. I give her a pass. Anyway, I regret seeing that movie.
Again.
You regret seeing the movie.
let me tell you. That's some more intangible stuff
That
right
is
there.
so intangible, bro.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I don't get
nobody in my life that I've been involved with, or my parents, or anything where that would be.
Now, listen, I've been to weddings, right, where an ex, the divorced couple are there, and they bring one might bring their new significant other, and the other one's still not over the fact that they're divorced, so they might be a little, melee, a little freakish. But so that's always good because you got alcohol and you got food, and somebody ruining somebody's big day because they decided to take their own personal pain, to task. But this is a little crazy.
It was crazy.
Like, this is like too many people. It's almost
too much.
It's a little much. It's a little much.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was. Anyway, that ruined Rats Off a Ship. I apologize.
Listen,
and by the way,
I think we're all rats off his ship.
By the way,
I agree. Yeah.
Uvula is a thing.
I just don't think you're saying it.
I don't like
right.
the word though. I just don't like it.
Wait. The uvula is a small conic projection that hangs from the back edge of the soft palate in the human throat. It is composed of a connective tissue, muscle fibers.
We get
anatomy.
We get
Good for
it.
you.
Leroy, we get it. Okay. I'm just saying, let's just get away from that word.
Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2. Leroy, can you get a weather update?
Sure can.
Head on over to the Windowplex, brought to us by Chill Zone AC, featuring reliably brewed AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com.
All right. Let's move all of my stuff over here. It is cloudy with a slight breeze coming out of the northeast at about 10 miles an hour. It's cloudy. It looks like it may have a passing shower, but it doesn't really look like rain. And the temperature is right around 80. But other than that, it's a pleasant Florida fall day. I call it Florida fall because, well, you know, fall in Florida means same temperature, lower humidity. That's it.
See, I think we're getting an Arctic blast next week, though.
We got one this past week.
No,
yeah, it's supposed to be Monday or Tuesday.
I think we're getting a real one,
No,
though.
we're getting a real one where it's be in the 40s.
Really?
Not that fake Arctic blast.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the.
Are you guys
fur.
talking about like a Taco Bell drink or something? Because what do you mean?
Like a little Arctic blast, you know, that atmosphere gets cold, not a Baja blast.
Are you talking about the warmest, warm-blooded person that we know in Jennifer? She's always hot. Always. It's so hot in here. Like
it's quite cool.
You can't name it that, and then it's like 70 degrees outside.
No, I think it might be by like
hold on,
the
let me see.
afternoon, but I think we're gonna have
hold on.
those,
I'm gonna check what the weather says.
we're gonna have them chilly mornings, frozen iguanas.
I'm gonna see what
Boring.
chilly
I
mornings.
want the whole day to be frozen.
This is by me. No, you know the temp. Like the thing about down south is when it's cold, it warms up like 25 degrees. So that doesn't count. Hold on, 10-day. No. The cold is going to be on Tuesday. The low is going to be 63. That's nothing.
What?
Yeah, that's it. It was colder last weekend.
Says the low on Tuesday is 51.
Where? In Orlando, where you live.
I have Miami up here, Chief. All right.
He's
I got
in Miami
Davey
right now.
I got Davey, and it says on Tuesday 63.
-1 for Sass.
Let me see.
I like how he's just so skeptical. Like, why would I lie about this?
Because I'm the weatherman.
He is. He refuses. Anyway, headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVolkswagen.com as the Miami Heat will close out their road trip tonight against the Denver Nuggets. Kasparis Jakucionis, he was upgraded to questionable yesterday with a groin. Tip-off is set for 9 o'clock. 7:45 is preheat. This is what Erik Spoelstra had to say about facing Denver to close out the road trip.
Then ending a 4-game trip, as always, it seems, in Denver at altitude. Is this maybe the ultimate challenge to see how far you guys
Let's
can push
go.
yourself?
I don't know. You probably have the stat. I don't remember the last time we've won there in a regular season game. It's been a long time. So, let's stack up as much as we can. We'll play it on Mount Everest if we have to. All right.
We tried that in the finals, but that one didn't go. That didn't go great.
Hey, why does he do that? Right?
He is looser though. But
the difference between Spo and Mike McDaniel is them championships, right?
For sure.
Because he says some of the same crazy stuff where we chuckle. That's so Spo.
Maybe McDaniel's using too much Spo and doesn't have the title.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's funny. Two guys who go off on tangents the same way. Like, you know, if Mike McDaniel said, we'll play this thing on Mount Everest, let's go. You'd be like, hey, slow down. You can barely play in Florida.
If you could say it concise, that would be nice. He had a 5-minute answer that I was listening to before. I'm like, are you kidding me? He just
You're not going to play that for us, are you?
Of course, I'm going to play at least part of it.
Because you want everybody to suffer.
Coaching points or messages that you want to deliver to Tua at this time.
He's not in here, right? Through Well, I converse. We have, I think our first conversation today was, I don't know, in the 6s. You know, a lot of my messages towards him have been very specific to the job that he's trying to do. And, you know, one thing about being a franchise quarterback in the National Football League is your expectations for yourself are very high, and you can feel as though your job is to do even more than really what your job is. And there's 11 players on the field playing every play, and they need him to help make them the best players they can be. That's the power of the quarterback.
That's it.
I got dumb just now.
Hey, wait. Jennifer, what was the question?
No idea.
That's when you know. That's when you know. He starts answering the question, and it gets to the point where you forgot where the question. Because I forgot. It was something about
what's his message?
How does he talk to Tua? What's the message to Tua?
Yeah.
My favorite part was at the beginning because that's all I heard, where he said, "Is he in the room?"
Yeah.
He still got the jokey jokes.
I mean, what else can you do?
I don't know.
Right? What else can you do? Because, like, I've been in that, you know, where we've lost a bunch of games, and like, you go week after week, how you losing these games, and like, you get in the locker room and you just laugh. Not because you think it's funny, but because it just looks like you're not even trying, and you trying your hardest to win, and you can't.
This might be the last, because they seemed pretty pissed after the last game, especially Jordan Brooks. He seemed really pissed because he was like, "Hey, can we stop turning the ball over?" And then you're like, "Oof, all right." But now we're at the point of laughter if they get their teeth kicked in this week.
Here's the deal. Like, I've said, you know, all we needed was a stop at the end and we win. But I wasn't saying it to trash, you know, our defense. Because I followed up with, you know, they had a couple of good plays in there that our defense was on, but just couldn't get there or make the play. But yeah, if we could have got that stop, we could have won. And I wasn't trashing my defense. I was just kind of, you know, reflecting on the game. But then I've also gone in and said, listen, I got one job, right? Run the football, give the football to the official. If I don't give the football to the official, that means I fumbled it, and that's never good. So, like, but they knew me based on how I've interacted and how I've talked about myself and included myself in those different situations, that I'm not really going after anybody. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, I don't know, man, but it gets to a point where you like I remember I had a season where we were like 6-10 or whatever, but every time I had a run of over 30 yards, it got called back for like 5 weeks in a row.
Yeesh.
And so I said, hell, I could have 1,000 yards by now if we didn't have holding penalties, right? And nobody got mad, right? It was just kind of a factual thing. Wasn't calling anybody out, right? I'm in no position to call somebody out about mistakes on the football field. So there's that. I think you also have to know who's saying it, right? Who's saying those things. So when Brooks says it, right, and they say, oh, he was angry, just pissed off about losing, you know what I mean? That's how that comes out. Like, after a championship game, somebody said, if we could have just made a kick, right? Like, it's kind of, it's the reality of it. You're not really calling anybody out. Only a sensitive person will be called out when it's actual factual stuff you're spewing.
Take a break here on the program. More to come. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy back with you here on FM 104.3 WQAM. You got Heat basketball back here tonight. Heat and Denver taking on the Nuggets. They never win in Denver. We'll see what they get done.
That's a good positive thought.
I feel good. I don't want to, oversell, Leroy.
You can't help it.
What?
It'll come in a text or something.
I mean, listen, I'm just going into this. I'm trying to go into every game this year, clear eyes, ready to just see what happens. If I react how I react, no worries. Although I was reading some quotes from Anthony Chang, he spoke to Jović before this matchup against his, of course, Serbian teammate. I was a big fan of the Serbian team in Eurobasket. Big disappointment for us this summer, of course, losing to Finland. And Nico says, quote, he always makes fun of me because we haven't really won a game in the regular season versus them in a long time. So, yeah, I got to help this team win the game because I can't stand him talking so much trash.
Yep. That's how it goes.
He also says on what they've talked about lately, he said, quote, we've talked about a lot of stuff. He was mad because I signed the extension. He wanted me in Denver.
He could have replied, yeah, but I told him I wanted him in Miami.
Well, maybe he knows from the Damian Lillard saga, keep it close to the vest, NBA will ruin it. You'll ruin it. You guys have been screwing us for the last 3 years, Adam Silver. Your time will come. I don't know what that means, but your time will come. You took Damian Lillard away from us, which then led to Terry Rozier here with
you sure you wanted him?
Straight. What?
You sure you wanted Damian Lillard?
Oh, man, it would have been the best.
I'm sorry. Did you not see how much he wanted him?
No, I know. Yeah. I know, but he got hurt.
Not on our courts. Not on our courts. Not with this saltwater air,
Oh, okay.
It was an unhappy Achilles in Milwaukee. You know what they say about ligaments. You want to keep them happy.
That's why you took your ligament
-1
to see I'm forgetting. What's that movie called?
Regretting.
Yeah, regretting you.
Those were sleeping ligaments.
Regretting you. The trading for Terry Rozier story.
That would have been a much better movie, right?
Oh, this is gonna make a hell of a movie.
Documentary.
Regretting.
Adam Silver. Give me my pick back and I'll leave you alone. You swept this under the rug. Oh, what gambling scandal? Yeah. Dana White's doing the same thing this weekend too, by the way, dude. Goes on TMZ. He goes, oh, it was one fight. Sure. All right. Meanwhile, all these fighters are coming through and they're like, yeah, you know what? I've been offered, 6 figures to throw fights. I didn't do it. He goes, oh, and you didn't tell us? Like, yeah, what do I do? I'm supposed to tell you that the mob approaches me, Dana? Didn't you leave Boston because the mob approached you? What are we talking about here? Why the hell would I tell you what the mob wants to do with me? It's scary. Let me get this straight. I'm supposed to tell you that somebody offered me to throw a fight at the Apex. Johnny Thumbs can get mad at me. What are you going to do about it? Not up purses, that's for sure. I'm lashing out. I apologize. The point is the Heat got to win tonight against the Denver Nuggets. I'm tired of losing to them. And Jović is too. And by the way, Jović, let's hit some threes, huh? Let's go. Simone is taking all of your juice right now with the Mama Threas. You know what I'm saying? It's all over the place. Has Jax used it yet? Said he was. Maybe he's waiting for a home game.
A home game?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I was curious if he's used it yet. That's all. I just wanted to know. Oh, but if they do win tonight, Meep, mother bleeping Meep. Coming in with the weekend series against the two teams that screwed our franchise.
Yeah.
It's some Blazers.
Did they screw our franchise or did Adam Silver do it?
Oh, him too. All of them. I'm not taking blame. Accountability. Crazy. So I'm excited about that. Panthers, we got to get it going, dude. I don't know what to do. I need everybody on the same page. It's such a weird thing. Is Sam Bennett being a bit of a fat cat? Hard to say. I'm not going to say that to him. He's too menacing. But, we got to get this together. We can't expect just to turn it on, Leroy. I don't know what the right proper amount of urgency it is to have for the Cats, because I didn't like what I woke up to this morning, and I certainly didn't like what I watched on the highlights. But I don't know what the proper temperature of it's supposed to be, because Paul Maurice even keeled the entire way. But that's his public face. We know that behind closed doors, that man can curse up a storm. So what's his true feelings? This is the time when you can answer. I mean,
what do you mean what is true feelings?
I don't know. You're just sitting there like
if we knew we would say it. No, like I thought you were just like, who knows what Paul Maurice is really thinking? He's always so very calculated in these pressers.
I don't think he likes what he's seeing.
Oh, absolutely not. Not 7 goals being scored against. Did they have 7 goals scored against them all last year?
I was really hopeful. I woke up and a couple of them were empty netters. Because I saw the score and I was like, oh, that couple of them had to be empty netters, right? They got desperate like 5-3.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, 5 unanswered.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh. It was putrid. It was not. I just kept my wife and son were getting ready for school, and they just hear me from the bedroom go, another rebound goal. I'm like, what are you yelling at? I'm like, Panthers. Bob in the defense yesterday. Woof. But they are the champs. Like, when do I get crazy about it? I don't know what the appropriate time is. They're the champs without 2 of their best players. I can't be a maniac.
Have they been playing hockey for what, 3 weeks, a month?
Almost a month?
Yeah. Like, relax.
I'm trying.
I remember last year around Christmas, they went into a definite slump. Right.
Yeah, I know.
And everybody said be patient then. And you be even more patient at the beginning of the season with all your players out.
You think
relax.
What do you think this is the thing though? Bill Zito's got a big set on him, right? They call him Big Ball Zito. And you gotta wonder
-1.
why am I getting -1, dude?
Nobody calls him Big Ball Zito.
Oh, they call him Big Ball
And you know
Zito.
what I loved about you? You tried so quick just to say it and just keep it moving, right? Just keep it moving like nobody's listening.
Vlad, I just let it go. Like,
We'll just call him BBZ for right now.
That's even worse, I think.
BBZ.
-1.
I mean,
I let the other one
listen,
slide. But
if you put
nobody calls him Big Ball Zito. Stop.
No one does, but we know that.
And then he tries to double
For
down
making
with
it
BBZ.
weird.
Come on, man.
yeah. What are you doing?
Look, one has to wonder about BBZ. He never likes to stay in pat, He always tries to make a move. So I'm just wondering, you look at this and you're like, do I have to do something about this?
No, not
Or do
until
you let it all play out?
You got time.
You do have time. We have a lot of time. There's a lot of hockey to be played.
Nobody playing a lick of defense.
It's very disappointing. Ekblad, you're a good boy, but you passed right to the Ducks.
What the hell do you expect from a guy that says Mrs. Mac got a little rumble in the jungle?
She does, though. Those are just facts.
No, and Judge Judy.
And Judge Judy. Have you ever seen Judge Judy standing?
I found out the photos that I saw that would
We
have led
told
she
you
was
that,
Judge
but they
Judy
were
that they were photoshopped.
Of course they're photoshopped.
Really?
You know, that old lady got.
Judge Judy is built like this.
She's a TV star. I don't know. Maybe she's got a personal trainer. She's been doing squats.
You can do squats. Hey, Welcome
We
to my
told
gym
you
life.
it was altered, okay? It was
You
a
can tell
Photoshop.
all the women are in there doing butt blaster and squats, and all the guys are doing bench press. Somebody asked me to spot them. Big dog. I'm gonna try to get 3. I say, good for you. Can you spot me? Absolutely not.
No.
I'm not bending over and breaking my back while you struggle. If you can't lift it, put a lighter weight on there. Yep, squats, the butt blaster, where they put their hands on the thing and push back with
fairness,
their legs.
We don't know what's hiding under her robe.
What?
Very big. Well, Judge's robe, very puffy.
No, she's tiny, dude.
She's not always wearing it, Tobin.
Oh, okay. When have
He
you seen
gets so weird and so flustered whenever he's talking about Judge Judy. It is so uncomfortable.
Where? How old is Judge Judy?
Oh man, I don't know.
She's older than Trump.
In the 70s, right? Hold on, let me check.
She is.
She's
Judge
older than
Judy
82.
Yeah, she's older than Trump.
83. Sorry, 83.
Like a fine
No,
wine.
she is 84.
Well,
No.
Like a fine wine. Dude.
83.
If you had an 83-year-old bottle of wine, you wouldn't have to work.
It's vintage.
I'd say.
Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Mike Tyson's bringing his Return of the Mike show to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino this December. Stories and more from Iron Mike. We got your chance to win tickets. What caller number you want to give it to, Leroy, for Iron Mike tickets for his one?
Let's go for caller 7 and the amount of goals the Panthers gave up.
All right. Caller 7 to 305-567-0560. Caller 7 to 305-567-0560. You will win a pair of tickets to see Mike Tyson and his Return of the Mike show. Friend of the show, Mike Tyson. You guys can see that here.
After 2 gummies.
He said he was just having regular gummies. He showed us the jelly.
Hey, no gummy Mike. He might be a little.
He was very pleasant that day. He was very pleasant that day. It was a delight. Go check that out.
We've had irritated Mike before too.
We have. You never know.
You never know.
But if you guys want to go see his show, caller 7 to 305-567-0560 wins those tickets. And if you guys want to buy them, you don't win them. Purchase them at casino.hardrock.com/Hollywood/events. Also, I want to let you guys know that Sports Talk on WQM is presented by Paramount Plus. You can't count on much, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. I believe your boy Charles Davis is on the call this weekend, Leroy. I heard him on with Rose today.
Right.
Not the slanderer.
Did you see the picture I sent you of Ron Pitts?
I did.
A couple of weeks ago. He does look like Leroy. Y'all look like
he
twins.
doesn't.
Bro, you look like twins.
No.
I sent you that picture, JFig.
Clearly, he don't know who I am. Well, I don't know who he is because I thought he was Charles Davis. I felt so bad. That was a grudge. You want to talk about carrying a grudge around for a long time.
Yep.
I mean, that was the craziest thing, especially when Jay said, yeah, I talked to Charles. He goes, that wasn't me. I was like, what? All this time? Thank God I hadn't said nothing, right?
But you thought it.
Say nothing, because usually people, when they go after people, they just, full steam ahead.
It really does sound like Charles Davis, though.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be nice about it. That's a great run by Leroy Horde like he's had before. But if that's Robert Smith, it's 6 points for the Minnesota Vikings, most likely.
I don't even remember Ron Pitts doing games, but we should have been, like he said, I never worked for Fox. Like he's like, I've always been a CBS guy. So that should have, I guess, tipped us off. That's again.
Yeah.
I'm still not certain that's not Charles Davis.
But again, I don't here's the crazy thing. All I knew was the lead guys, right? But if I never, I don't remember going into a room and getting interviewed by Ron Pitts. You know how we do the production meetings. Mm-hmm. So I never did that. So I would have known. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have production meeting, or maybe I just wasn't asked to go, which was crazy because Robert didn't play that game.
But you always did Madden because Madden loved you.
Oh, yeah. Madden, they say, what starters do you want? Leroy. He doesn't start, Leroy.
Oh, Leroy.
Yeah. I was very fortunate in that I got games called by Madden and by Jackson.
You think they bring up on the broadcast this weekend Tom Brady cloning his dog?
I heard that was a big talk nationally.
Or do you think they just let it go? I mean, they're just did we bring it up to him?
Well, when will you bring it up? In a blowout? You got to bring it up
in a blowout.
That would be, you know what? That sounds like something Mandich would say. Because remember, he used to say, if I felt any better, they'd be two of me or something along those lines.
I don't know. I feel like his partner's not going to bring it up.
Wow. Look at this. You see why? Hey, you see why people, that's just mean.
O-Town. Leroy made one highlight and they still don't respect it.
Holy smokes.
They really think you're Lusaka polite.
Right. I know. I know.
It's your fault, though, with that famous quote.
I had a 70-yard touchdown before and 3 60-yard touchdowns. I could run.
is the week. I'm guessing that Tom Brady's calling Rams and 49ers. That looks like the best game.
Or Tampa, New England.
Ooh.
Does he ever? No, that's on CBS.
There go.
Okay, then it's
There go Rams 49ers is Fox.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Usually NFC is Fox, AFC is CBS.
Well, it would have been different if
they have cross games though.
The Commanders had won. It might have been Lions Commanders if Jaden Daniels was still healthy, but nah, it's probably
right.
Niners. They love the West Coast.
Ron Pitts.
And then, like, you know what? Thank God it was a dude that was cool about it, because I called him and talked to him. I'm like, man, you can't tell me that wasn't you. Like,
swears it. He swears it.
He swears it. Like, and Jay got a laugh out of it because, like, there's nothing worse than telling the story and being wrong for like 20 years. Not even like, because I just kept it to myself. I ain't never really.
Anything you've held as a grudge that long that you really shouldn't have?
Yeah, I know. Wasn't even the right guy.
Crazy. I mean, it'd be like accusing the wrong guy of letting his dog poop on your lawn or something like that.
I don't have to worry about that. I want to kick my own dog's ass. I let him outside earlier. He peed on the speaker.
Zeus?
Dude, he pees on anything upright.
Jeez.
He doesn't like, I'm like, Zeus, that's not a tree. The column in the back, he'll go in the rocks. Just go, like, we got nothing but bushes and woods behind our house.
That dog is a behemoth, and he's got that fire hose pressure too. I mean, it's crazy.
And then Dre, he's finally, because dogs, they take a while before they lift their leg, right? He lifts his leg now and pees on it. So now every time he go outside, we got to give a full bath.
That's crazy.
It's like,
he's a good
they go, did you walk the dogs? Not really. I didn't have enough time for the clean off.
Yep. He's a good boy. I can't get mad at him. Luna, on the other hand, mean to me. Not looking forward to the Super Bowl.
Is that the one that side eyes you?
Yeah. Pokes her head out like a prairie dog, just barking at me the whole time.
Oh, wow. Old Town said, Leroy acting like I was the announcer. All I said was facts.
And I'm going to be nice about it. That's a great run by Leroy Hoard like he's had before. But if that's Robert Smith, it's 6 points for the Minnesota Vikings, most likely.
Yeah, most likely.
That's crazy.
Who says that?
Most likely. Because, you know what that is? Trying to cover his base. Because here's the thing. Does Robert Smith weave through all that traffic and get to the same point that he can make that analysis? See what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to take the end result and say, ooh, if my running back had more speed. But you got to get there first. By the way, still stands.
Does it? Longest third down conversion?
On a running play.
Wow.
Still.
How about that? Conservative, too. They didn't trust anybody. They probably thought,
No, and wait. You know they were conservative when he sent me out there and said, hey. Then he said, hey, just get us out of the end zone, right? Make sure you protect the football. I'm like, yeah, coach, third down. Got it.
daylight.
I'm like, oh my God. I mean, he sent me out. But coaches are like that. Bill Belichick used to do it all the time.
Notice nobody mentioned college football playoff rankings today. Damn, look what the Canes have done.
Yeah, man. Look, you know what? Here's why, Vlad. It ain't really got nothing to do with the Canes. It's just the overall sports mojo right now in South Florida is not good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking back on this play. Your receiver kind of screwed you on that one too, because he kind of blocked the guy into you.
I know. Like, I know. That's how, believe it or not, that's how I hurt my knee one year in Cleveland. The receiver ran his guy in front of me to celebrate, and then that guy took me out.
Yeah. But no, look, Vlad, I get you with the rankings. It's like, one, they change all the time. Like, I don't get over these college football rankings. They've lost. I can't get mad at the thing that's annoying.
You can't be mad they lost to two unranked teams.
Yeah.
Like, end of discussion. Like, you can't get mad about your team if they lose to two unranked teams.
I've seen a lot of Canes fans upset about the Notre Dame thing. If we get there, we get. I mean, look, they've lost to the Canes and they've lost to Texas A&M. And yes, it always hurts. It's always easy to rally from early losses. But dude,
you think that's the problem too? Is that the Canes lose too late in the season, right? They lose at the worst.
It's fresh on everyone's mind,
Right.
and also don't lose to SMU, dude. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Whoa, poor us." This ain't the same thing. Don't blow a 21-point. Sure, they made the playoffs last year. Yeah, probably, but don't blow a 21-0 lead to Syracuse.
So my other question is, I don't know if this is an accurate assessment, but early on in the season, when you're trying to make a name for yourself, you play a certain way. And then when you get on top of the mountain or close to it, then you start playing more conservative. You think there's any of that?
Well, I mean, I don't think they're playing more conservative. I think they're just playing less disciplined. I don't know if that's gone into being conservative or not. But I did see Mario Cristobal had this quote, I think, about like, "Oh, you guys, SMU, don't just assume we were more talented than SMU." It's like, I'm assume it. You know what? I am going to assume it, and you blew it. I'm sorry.
Well, here's what I would say. You know what I would say about that? I would say I can tell with some of the penalties that you had that they may have not been better, but they were more athletic on certain plays. Like when you hold or when you grab in the secondary, that's because that guy getting ready to run right by you, or he put a move on you that's going to make him be open. So you grab.
They played nastier than the Canes. Like that,
right.
I thought
that's it right there.
I think that was clear, but
I don't know what happens from week to week. Like for me, no matter what level of football that I played, as soon as I got hit, right, I understood what was going on.
I'll tell you what did them in was that damn month vacation they had.
Yeah. But that's I want to say it's a coaching thing to keep guys focused on it, right? Because keep in mind, with all those breaks, even the game they won, they start off really slow, right? When in games past, they were really starting really fast.
Headphones that Hockman has? Looks like he stole them from a gas station.
Oh my God. Is that that would look like it was part of an Iowa
his headphones.
Iowa radio cassette player.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We got to get out
this in the 90s.
Hogman, Crowder, and Solana are coming on up. We'll talk to you rascals tomorrow.